All right, we're back to the What Do You Mean by That podcast, episode number 26. I don't know how many that is in dog years, but it's a certain amount.
That dog would be dead.
The dog would be dead, but
That is a crazy start to the fucking pod.
anyway, how you guys doing? Good morning to some of us.
No.
Oh, yeah, good morning. So you guys this morning, you guys took a power nap.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, I woke up around 3:30, and then I was like, "Fuck, I'm still tired. Let me take a power nap real quick." And then it was like 4, and then Tim wasn't here, but Decky was in the call, and we were like, "Oh shit, we should probably go."
You took a 30-minute nap?
I took a 30-minute power nap, and then that woke me up. I was good to go after that.
I'm glad I woke you up. I couldn't do that. 30-minute nap would just kill me.
Really? Like, make you
I
tired?
would be more tired, yeah.
Dude,
just 30 minutes.
30-minute power naps is all I need. I think it was the last podcast or the one before that where I was up for like 36 hours, something like that. And the only sleep I had was that 15-minute power nap before the pod. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. I had a second wind after that. I was like, damn, I'm awake now. But yeah, that was rough.
Like, Tim, let's game. And I was like, what the fuck?
Like,
I
shouldn't
wish
you be
I had
sleeping?
that superpower. I need at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And even then when I wake up, I need like 30 minutes to just get out of bed.
Damn.
Like turn my brain on.
That's like dangerous because then I'm just gonna fall back asleep if I'm in bed for 30 minutes.
If I go on my phone and like scroll, it'll probably wake me up. Damn. But if I'm like sitting there with my thoughts and doing nothing, I'm probably gonna just fall back asleep.
You don't your thoughts don't keep you up at night?
All the time.
Oh, but now it's not night; it's morning, so they just keep you up now.
Yeah.
Anyway, Drake's penis is on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
I still don't think that's him.
You don't.
On a lighter note,
Dude, I think it's him.
Fuck.
I don't think that you actually think that.
I have to argue for the sense of the podcast, but yeah, I think it's him, and I can tell you why. That phone looks like an iPhone 6. It's his iPhone. It looks like an iPhone 6. It looks like an old ass iPhone.
No.
It looks like an iPhone 7, I think. It's really hard to tell because like the video is really bad, but it's there.
I'm gonna go fucking look for
I
it.
can't even. He could be holding like a brick for all I know. Like the video quality is just that bad.
It's very bad.
At least the ones that I'm seeing, and I've seen. That's not a hard search. All you got to do is just like go on Twitter and just
go to Twitter and then like click on a post. It'll be in the comments.
You don't even have to type Drake penis. Just type Drake and scroll down a little, and it's there probably.
He hasn't said anything, right? Let me go to his Twitter.
If it is real, I'm thinking that he sent that like 10 years ago or whatever to like somebody he was dating at the time, and then they leaked it.
Yeah, nothing.
But I think when you're a celebrity of that status, you make people like sign NDAs, right?
For getting dick pics?
For anything.
Probably.
They signed an NDA for a dick pic?
If you're in any sort of relationship or personal relationship with him, probably.
Aiden Ross have people sign NDAs before they even go into his house. I would imagine that people are gonna do NDAs for fucking less. Especially Drake. He's like a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. So if that NDA is still valid, which I'm sure it is, and he finds out who leaked it, they probably might get sued.
Because aren't NDAs only invalid if it's for something illegal?
I don't know if that's true. Maybe.
Like, I think that you can't do an NDA for, like, if you're doing something illegal, you can't have somebody sign an NDA for it. Like, it's invalid afterwards.
What if it was like to a... Damn,
I can really see that being true, yeah.
Maybe it would. Wasn't he talking to Millie Bobby Brown when she was still a minor?
I don't know if he was talking to it, but it was weird because he was a grown man.
Grooming.
Friends with a child.
Borderline grooming, probably.
Yeah. Because a lot of the girls that Drake has talked to they're like very young, especially for his age.
Yes.
But he's had his kid that he has. That was with like a porn star or something. I think.
Yes. Or was it a
Yeah.
stripper? It was one or the other.
Stripper porn. Yeah, something. Some chick in the sex industry.
Drake posted a response on his Instagram story, according to Runny. But I don't follow him on fucking. I don't follow him on
If you
anything.
were him, would you? And it wasn't you. Would you like deny it, or would you say, yeah,
If
that's
it
me?
wasn't me, well, actually, I'd do it either way. I would not care either way. Like, I'd be like, oh well, it's
You
out.
wouldn't care.
Yeah, I'd be like, well, it's out. But here's the thing: if I don't say anything, it just keeps the mystery, you know, like of whether it's
Do you
mine
want
or
that
not.
type of like rumor on you
Yeah, why not?
and setting a
I don't know.
mystery? Knowing Drake, he's probably not gonna like
I'm
deny
gonna
it
look him. I'm gonna look it up.
You
I
can
want
look
to
it
go
up.
see his Instagram post and like
because
see.
a huge part of his career is built on like him being a meme, people memeing him.
He is. He's embracing it now too. Like Jesus Christ. Have you seen
Yeah, he
like his
embraces the
alter
meme.
ego? Oh my god! It
Like
actually just makes
anything
me
he
cringe.
does, like a meme comes out of it, and people just like it trends too. So like
Yeah.
that
Funny,
gives him
where
more
did you
popularity.
where did you post about this on his Instagram story? I don't see him post anything about the
That's
thing.
what Ronnie said, but maybe it's in a story. So then,
I'm seeing a story here. It says I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. I was hiding the world from it.
That's fucking crazy. I don't think that that's what he posted.
he's embracing it.
Okay, I don't think this is real. He's got to be playing along with it. There's no way.
I would too.
Bad figure of speech though.
Possibly I've seen a screenshot. What did this screenshot say?
It said,
Yeah, it just
Like,
said what I said. It said
oh, that what you're saying.
I wasn't hiding my meat from the world. I was hiding the world from it.
"If you seek my
Which
meat."
I mean, if his story's not there anymore, like this might not be a legitimate screenshot. Because
Yeah,
it's
I
just
mean,
it's like a black background with just some white text on it. It's like nothing
everything around this seems stupid. I don't think
validity. Yeah, it's
the more that's around it, the more I'm thinking it's not real.
I hope it is.
but like we were saying, there's like
Could
a
be
bunch
funny.
of Drake
Do you
lookalikes out there.
hope that you've seen Drake's penis? Is
I
that
hope
like
that his penis. Well, I mean, I didn't see his penis. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell it's a penis. Could be a dildo.
it is not hard to tell that that's a penis.
Hard to
Look
tell
at
that
the
it's
video.
even Drake.
Yeah, that video
It
is
is hard
so
to
fucking blurry,
tell
dude.
that it's a penis, though. You can tell that that's a penis.
It's like
Even if this was an iPhone 6, like that quality wasn't that bad back then.
but he was
'cause
zoomed
that's, like,
in, bro.
full
He
on
was zoomed
blurry.
in on that fucking
It doesn't
mirror.
matter. It wouldn't have been that blurry.
Yeah, this is just like there's so many Drake lookalikes out there. It could be anybody.
He was playing with
Yeah.
that thing too. Like, Jesus Christ.
Twirling it around like
Yeah.
it's a fucking Twizzler.
Yeah, he was like, damn, this is fun. Who wants to come over
This
and
is fun.
play? A fucking Twizzler is crazy.
I'm gonna tell you.
All right, let's get away from his penis. As entertaining as it is, I'd rather not talk about another man's penis for any longer.
You're the one that was like, I hope I seen it. Like,
No,
dude,
I said I hope it is.
nah, you were like, I really hope I got to see it. Like you were like,
No,
licking
I
your
didn't
lips or
say
some
that.
shit. It was getting crazy.
You are just putting words in my mouth.
And Drake's trying to put something in your mouth. What?
He probably is. You know, would you suck
No.
his dick for like
No, I don't really like Drake that much.
what
He's
for
not,
like what about for $100,000?
No, just because Drake's like,
$1 million.
no, he's like borderline groomer in my
$5
eyes,
million.
So like, I don't want to be associated. No,
$20 million.
Martine, I don't think you understand how my morals work. If I
You don't have
think
any.
somebody even is relatively associated with being a groomer, I don't want to be anything associated with them. And I
$100
think
million.
Drake has talked to too many girls that were borderline like 18 to 19, where I'm like, that's kind of sussy
Okay,
with how old he is.
$500 million.
Martine, I don't think you understand that I don't give a fuck about the money when it comes to somebody being borderline groomer or worse. I'm not like you. I wouldn't care.
You're not like me? Hold on.
Yeah.
Do not put that out there right now. Do not
Yeah, I'm
put
not
that
like
energy
you
out
right
there
now.
right now. I need you to stop what you're doing and evaluate what you just
You're
said.
the one asking me would I suck somebody's dick that's borderline groomer.
Tim, you ask me that question like at least once a week.
Not borderline groomer.
No, but to suck a guy's dick for money.
Yeah, that's different than a borderline groomer.
I'm just asking the same question.
That's prostitution. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being an escort versus this guy that's talking to somebody that's like 18, 19 years old, even though he's like 31. Do you want to suck his dick? I'm like, no, I don't want to be associated.
Damn.
His son's gonna find this, right? One day.
Yeah.
Not today.
His son's gonna be bullied as a kid. Or bullied when he gets to school.
He's gotta be homeschooled.
Yeah, he's
There's
gonna
no way.
Actually, yeah. Poor guy.
Homeschooled forever. Just show my face.
But
Shame to my father.
let's get away from this topic. Let's talk about shit. The video that you posted. I can't remember where it is. Is it in general? No, where'd you put it? Oh, it's in the Aiden Ross one. Well, we can talk about Aiden Ross.
Were you getting scammed? Not once, but twice?
Yeah, he got scammed twice, bro.
In the past
Yeah,
week.
because it was two different things, right? Okay, so Aiden Ross
He's
had
got
two. It was 21 Savage first, right?
Yeah.
He's got a thing now where he's just bringing celebrities on stream now for more popularity.
Yeah.
Maybe he's desperate for attention still. But he brought on
Gave a
21
$5,
Savage.
$5. That's fucking crazy.
21 Savage at first.
You can't even get a Subway sandwich for that anymore.
You can't get shit from McDonald's for that no more.
You can get maybe a McChicken.
You can get the $3 bundle. Like it's not even $3 bundles anymore. They're like $3.49 now or something like that.
Dude,
they don't have the Wendy's 4 for $4 anymore.
Yeah, Wendy's got rid of the 4 for $4 as well. You have to get the $6 the biggie bags. It's like $6.
So it's like, 4 for $6?
Yeah.
Kind of blows. But anyway,
I think there's like 3 different tiers. It's like either 4 for $5, 4 for $6, or like 4 for something else. But it's not
4 for $4 anymore. Damn, dude, the days are over. The days are over.
The
golden days.
The economy's fucked when you can't get a 4 for $4 from Wendy's.
Imagine being in college right now and you can't afford to buy food from like fast food places because it's so expensive.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
You gotta go on food stamps.
I'm saying, dude, I was on food stamps for like a year. That shit was great. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure because it's free food.
Yeah, 21 Savage.
You're limited to what? You're limited to what you can buy though, right?
Yeah, yeah. It has to be like
certain grocery stores and
can't be hot food. And
can't be hot food?
No, it can't be like hot food or anything like that. It can only be like frozen food and stuff like that.
I'm trying to think of a restaurant that takes
like
EBT
ingredients and shit. I think some restaurants do, but it might be limited to whatever is on the menu. But I can't exactly tell you what, because I remember hot food not being like one of the things you can buy when I was buying shit.
That's weird.
Either way, the Aiden Ross had, what was it, 21 Savage?
They were
on stream, and they were, so from what I understand, they first played 2K.
Oh yeah,
whooped the fuck out of 21 Savage.
100 large per game, and Aiden was up like 4-0.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So 21 Savage like owed him 400K.
It was like, I'll tell you what, if you forfeit right now, you only have to do 250K. And 21 Savage,
he was throwing him a bone. He was being nice. He's like, you don't gotta owe me the full 400.
Yeah. So then after that, they start playing. I don't know what the game's called. I forgot. But like, you just throw a bunch of cards into the middle.
Draw?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. But so I think Aiden whipped out a first deck of cards, but then he gave it to 21 Savage, and 21 Savage switched it out with cards from like his group that were marked, but they were like blatantly marked to the point that like it's not even just that they were marked, but when they were playing, Aiden Ross went to look at chat or something on his stream for like 1 second, and somebody from 21 Savage's group gets up and like points directly at the card, like, it's this one right here, grab this card.
Full view of the camera. He's like pointing at the card, like, pick that one. because I know
Yeah.
that's the high card.
Yeah.
bro.
So I think he lost a lot of money in that. And then didn't they play dice as well? And he had like a
He had
loaded
loaded dice, yeah.
The thing is, I don't think Aiden Ross like knew of that that scam like
Loaded
going
dice?
into that. No, the scratched cards.
Oh, scratch
Because it
cards.
seems like that
But it
was news
wasn't
to him.
just scratch cards because he showed the cards on another clip that I saw, and they had like it was cards that had like a thing on the back, like a face, if you knew where to look.
It had a face. I thought it was just like marked, like a scratch or something.
It looked like there was a face or something. That's what he was trying to say, or something like that. I don't know. It was hard to tell.
I just know the scratched ones, like the ones where they have like a mark on them, so they can tell between the high cards and the regular cards.
Yeah, it's like cardboard. You could just make a
Yeah,
little dent in it to identify it.
that's
I
crazy.
think he was saying that like it was something that you could see.
He said that they
But
just
you
bought
have
a
to
new
know where to
pack of
look for it.
cards, and he fucking lied to his face.
No, there was a brand new pack of cards, but they swapped the cards.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
So like Aiden whipped out a brand new one in 20. They had the cards ready to go. The loaded dice is crazy too.
Yeah,
So you know what he was doing going into that. He's like, yeah, I'm in the whole 400K, so I'm gonna try and make some
Make
of
it
that
back.
back by cheating.
so they just bring like a set of like marked cards everywhere they go. That's some bullshit. Not gonna lie.
Marty, he had fucking loaded dice. I don't think like you understand right now.
Brother's
The
fucking
real
rich as
thing
hell.
that we learned from this
Did,
is that if
did
you're
they
gonna
play
play
dice too?
games with 20, yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
The
if they're
first thing I saw
21.
was that they had loaded dice, so I didn't even know that they played the card game first.
I
didn't see
heard
that
of the
part where
card
they were
game
playing
first,
dice.
but
I saw the loaded dice thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, if you're gonna the real lesson from this, if you're gonna play any card games with 21 Savage or anything, bring your own cards and your own dice.
mm-hmm. Bro was getting his
It
ass
was
whooped in
so
2K.
funny when he like brought up the scratched cards to him too. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro, look, it's scratched.
I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
21 Savage is like, what the fuck you talking about? Not scratched.
Yeah, and then when he
I
got
see
caught,
shit.
he's
You
like, damn, that's
tripping.
crazy.
Now my favorite thing was people were making TikToks or like tweets about it, and they were like putting the how many times you cheated a lot, how many times you lied a
A
lot.
lot.
Niggas were putting that. Yo, it's in the song. You gotta.
It's in the
That's it.
song.
I mean, he's not lying, I guess.
Oh my
Well,
The
god.
best part was the silence afterwards, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the awkward
just
silence, dude. Oh
dead
my
silence.
god.
No.
Between the both of them. Like, Aiden was probably like, he didn't want to like scare him off or anything.
Yeah, but he
But
didn't want
21
to
didn't want to like,
seem
he
like a
knew what he did.
bitch.
He knew what he
Cards
did in
and
front
dice
of
are
like the
funny.
camera, in front of thousands of people.
Does 21 really have
So he
cards
was
and dice on his
caught
set?
red-handed.
Yeah,
What happened?
he was caught. Fucking Logan said that he has cards and dice on his site. 21.
Nice.
I didn't know
His
that.
site,
Ooh,
like
yeah.
his website? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
where his website is.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a website.
I feel like doesn't like every fucking artist have like their own website where they sell their own
Probably.
merch?
I'm just saying. I just didn't think about it.
Oh, we took that shit down by now.
Let's say there was something else with that.
With that specific
I also saw
thing?
with 21. Aiden was saying to 21 Savage to like get onto the streaming site. Okay.
Oh. Does 21
But
stream
he
at
was.
all?
I don't know, but I think
He
I
was
saw
on
another
with
clip.
Kai like
Yeah, he's
a
been
week
on
ago.
streams.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's
with
been on
that
streams.
though, he was like 21 was trying to get the same deal that Aiden had, but I think Aiden had gotten like a ridiculous deal, right?
Yeah. He's like a multi-millionaire from just like
No,
the
but
kid that gets
wasn't it
up.
like $100 million, something like that? 100 was it 100 or
I can't
150?
remember, man.
That was one or the other. But 21 was like, let me get that deal.
Yeah.
20 kept asking him how much did you make because I want that, and Aiden wouldn't say it. How much is 21 worth? He has to be worth a lot of money,
He's
right?
worth a fuck ton of money. But you know what I'm thinking now? Maybe Aiden's worth more.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know why he's tripping about making more when he has
When
enough.
he has
got,
plenty, dude.
No, 21 Savage net worth is 16 million.
he's got platinum songs. He's gone on tour,
16
world
million? Then
These
what
tours.
about
net worths
Aiden?
are never the net worths are never very accurate. And then this
No.
one says 12. So like
What
I
about
don't know.
Yeah,
Aiden's
I
then,
though?
don't think
What about
so.
and
Aiden's?
then this one says 20. And then this one says 30.
What about Aiden's though?
Oh my god. Let me look it up.
Because if it's like triple, quadruple that, then that kind of makes sense.
Streaming is a new way to go.
Yeah.
You gotta make it big though. Get those exclusive deals.
Doesn't last long though. It's like a
Aiden Ross' net worth
Besides
is
Pokemon.
$47 million.
yeah. He makes more than him on average.
He earns $15 million a year annual salary.
Fucking
yeah.
hell, dude.
So
That's
yeah, he is
bank.
worth. Imagine Aiden Ross being worth more than 21 Savage is crazy.
Yeah, that is
It
crazy.
makes sense because he did sign the deals with Kick and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mostly from Kick. It's got to be.
Yeah, because he had like a fucking huge deal.
Shall we move on to the
What?
next time he got scammed?
Wait, let me just see what his Kick deal was.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you're sponsored and you get a deal from a gambling site, they're gonna offer you way more than you can make in like a few years as a streamer.
That's
Since
yeah.
he's kind of like the face of Kick, I guess. Like
Yeah.
he's like when you think of Kick, you think of him.
Yeah. And like train.
Yeah, Train too, because they're like co-founders or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's see what this video is. Give me 1 second. This video is really short.
Okay. But yeah, there's like for like big streamers that stream there, it's just they post a few other people, right?
They have Nick Merckx now. They
Yeah.
have Amaranth,
That's right.
XQC. They have
Right.
who else went to Kick?
Does XQC multi-stream on there?
Okay, well, the thing he does is he goes live on Twitch first. He does like 2-3 hours of streaming,
And then he goes on
live on
Kick.
Kick.
Uh,
I'm sure there's somewhere in his contract that says he has to go live on Twitch first
yeah.
to tell all his viewers when he's ending to go to Kick. Because he
Yeah.
wouldn't do like vice versa. He wouldn't like stream on Kick first and then be like, "Hey, meet me on Twitch."
I thought they allowed the multi-streaming thing, so he could do that if he wanted to.
I think he can, but I don't think he's going to.
They just kill two birds, but whatever. I don't think he really cares.
Yeah, you can.
But
Well, the thing is, I
wasn't
think
his
it's
deal
about
ridiculously large too.
Yeah, his was massive.
yeah. His was 100 mil.
Yeah.
I think it's about bringing his viewers to Kick. So he gathers all the viewers when he goes live on Twitch, and
they
then
want
he's
to
like,
keep
"If you want to keep
him, yeah.
watching, I'm
For
going to be
somebody
live on
like him,
Kick."
it wouldn't make sense for them to want him to multi-stream because then all those people are just gonna stay on Twitch.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Like, why
They
the
wanna
fuck am I gonna
continue
go
watching
to
and go to
Kick?
Kick? Yeah.
The only thing I could think of is if he's multi-stream, he's like, all right, I'm ending my Twitch stream now. If you want to keep watching, then you have to go to Kick.
Yeah.
Wait, but it's
Yeah, that
still
would
like,
be fine too.
but it's still the first couple hours are all gonna be on Twitch. But I guess he's doing that anyways now. That's the only other thing I can think of, but it seems kind of convoluted.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
Especially if he wants to give himself a little bit of a break in between the two streams, then he could just have it like that. I don't know what he.
Did you get your info from your little video?
Pokey went to YouTube
No, I didn't get to see it.
recently.
I tried to figure it out.
Did she switch over to
But
YouTube or did she
Pokey's
just
not
click
exclusive
Twitch?
though. No, she's just not
Oh, yeah.
exclusive to a platform. Because I saw her stream on
It
Twitch
was just
like 2 days ago.
personal decision to move over. Because I think maybe it's because all her friends are there.
Let me go see. But she was live on Twitch like literally like a day ago.
Oh, I thought she quit. Wasn't that whole like publicity thing about quitting Twitch altogether?
Yes. Oh, she was live 3 days ago. My bad, Pimp.
Is she still partnered or?
Yeah, she's still partnered.
Because back in the day, when you moved platforms, they would just immediately like unpartner you.
Yeah, but that was before
know.
you were allowed to just leave and come back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Pokey was the face of Twitch too. Which is,
Yeah, back in the
crazy.
day, yeah.
She was literally when she made that post, she was like that she's literally the face of Twitch on fucking like the App Store or something.
Yeah. Or on the website too.
Either way.
Like the main page of the website? Or like, oh no, I'm thinking Stream Elements.
Aside from Pokey, the other Aiden Ross situation was Playboy Cardi going on stream for 6 minutes of dog shit content, taking a bag of money and leaving.
That was crazy, bro. He offered him like 2 mil in cash.
That was so stupid on his part.
But I don't think he gave him the full amount in that bag. Like that bag wasn't the full amount.
He did at first, but then I think he said like he took some of it back, like when they went outside. Because the thing is, he said he flew to LA because he stays in Miami just to meet Playboy Cardi and do a stream with 21 Savage. Because he was like in a different place. He wasn't like in his normal setup, I think.
Yeah.
So he was somewhere in LA, and he told Playboy Cardi to come on stream, and I don't know why he gave him like the 2 million right away. Like it's
Yeah.
like in the first 5 minutes he was there, he gave him like, here's a bag full of cash.
Honestly, if I got the bag full of cash, like, hear me out. I can understand. Be like, all right, I'm out. I got paid.
I don't understand how they didn't work like that out before or like
Yeah, like
after
they're like
it was done.
you're supposed to stay for like an hour or two or whatever.
Yeah, like that was scummy on Cardi's part. I like Cardi's music, but Cardi, like outside of music, he's kind of a scumbag.
But I figure, wouldn't Aiden know that he doesn't do cameras and stuff? Like that's not his thing. He doesn't do like interviews or anything of that matter. So I don't know what he was expecting.
Yeah, but if you get offered $2 million, like I don't think you're getting offered 2 million for like any other interview. You're getting offered 2 million for that. Cause like when you're doing like a press tour for like your stuff, I don't think that you're getting paid 2 mil to run it.
No.
That money wasn't Aiden's either. That was the owner of Kicks money. Like all of it.
Damn. You just fucking gave it to
Completely.
him?
I
Yeah,
think that
I
it
mean,
was more of
like
to
he's
just do it for
investing
the
in the content.
cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think they knew that too. Like Cardi doesn't do interviews or stuff, but they were kind of hoping to get more out of him in that
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that stream to be
And the only
like,
thing they
oh,
got
this
out
is
of
like
him
the
is
first ever.
they felt like Cardi's son there, where he just didn't want to be there.
His son?
Yeah. No, you never seen the fucking shit where Iggy? I think he has a kid with Iggy Azalea,
Really?
and he
Does?
just refuses to be a part of that kid's fucking life.
Damn, really?
I thought Iggy was with Tory Lanez. Or am I wrong?
What?
I thought Iggy was with Tory Lanez.
No, but I think she has a kid with Cardi.
I forgot she existed, I'm not gonna lie.
I had no idea actually. That must be back in the day then.
But I just remember that she was tweeting like, "How about you stop fucking trying to get a PS5 and you come be a father to your son or something like that." It was, I swear to God, it was something just like that. Like he just refuses to be a father. Like,
Oh yeah, there
but
was like a Ferrari a part of the deal too.
I thought it was a private jet. What was it? Was it
I
Ferrari
think
or
it was both.
Yeah, but it's also like you can't. I remember seeing like the thing afterwards, like Cardi's team was like trying to press him for the jet still or something like that, and he was like, "You guys were on stream for like 5 minutes. You're not getting a private jet for 5 minutes."
He said like two sentences because he came on, like he didn't say anything. He put on music
And he just
and
stood
he was
there like
dancing.
dancing. Yeah,
Yeah,
but it was like awkward dancing. It wasn't like
What is Iggy
imagine.
Azalea even doing nowadays?
I don't know. Probably live
baby
off
ma,
the royalties.
stay at home mom.
She probably lives off the fucking royalties from her music. Maybe it's alien net worth.
She
I
had,
figured out.
I only know one song of hers.
She's worth $15 million. I don't think she really has to do much
I do
more.
One
remember
song.
Pornhub wanted to like have her make a video. I do remember that.
Hey, wait a second. She has an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think she was one
Hey,
of
yo,
the
she makes
celebrities that
$48
does.
million in a year.
Fuck.
All right, she doesn't have to ever make music ever again.
Yeah, no.
From her OnlyFans alone?
According to this thing, in 2023, it looks like she made $48 million. How
Did you see Amaranth straight up revealed how much she made?
much does she make?
Like around that same amount. Where is it?
Fuck,
Yeah,
dude.
she tweeted it. She made 45 million
45?
in. Is this for the year? Or is this for? Yeah, this is for her entire duration on OnlyFans. She made $45,651,323.
How long has she been doing it? That's still a lot
It
of money.
says from.
Be white is crazy. That's what he is
That's
daily
from
does.
2020.
That's that tweet was in 2020 or that money was in 2020?
No, it's like she does like the whole like
Oh,
span, like
from
lifetime span.
so that's like 15 mil a year. If you
Yeah,
split it up between those 3
Fuck,
years.
yeah, and it breaks it down by month too. So she makes on average like 800K, 900K.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Time to switch careers,
And
guys.
So
that's
it's
fucking money.
it's very obvious why Iggy's not making music anymore.
She didn't have to. If you're making 48 mil a year from that is way more than she would ever make from music. Because if fucking
Yeah.
21 Savage's net worth was only like 16 mil.
He makes like, well, to be fair, he makes like what,
Jeez.
like one album every like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess that's
But I
okay.
feel like the net worth things are never accurate too. But then also, isn't there like a music industry where like a lot of artists like they can make a lot of money from stuff, but the labels and stuff
Label
take a
takes all the
ton from
money.
them.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
if you're
take a.
signed, it's so hard to like make any profit off of like album sales because they
Mhm.
take most of it, probably like
Yeah.
80-90%.
That's so crazy, dude.
Fucking
But Bad
brutal.
Bunny, I think he's like kind of technically independent, so
Oh yeah, for that.
he makes most of the money from his sales, his streaming and album sales, everything.
Bad Bunny's
So
worth 88 million. Holy
that dude
shit.
is rolling
Fuck.
cash.
That was in June of 2023.
He finessed some deals somewhere with some label exec because he's
Yeah.
making way more than the average
No,
artist.
these net worth things are never accurate because I see one thing that says 88 and another thing that says 50 and another thing that says 40. Like, man.
Well, they never really put the numbers out there.
Yeah.
I think taxes are public record, right?
Taxes are what?
Public record.
Depends on your country though,
Oh,
because
true.
not every country does taxes
True.
like that.
True. That's true.
And he's Puerto Rican.
Amaranth's screenshot, it says she made a total of 57 million, but she gets take home 45.
That's that's insane.
So OnlyFans is taking away 12 million from her, and then she still has to pay taxes on that 45.
Oof.
Okay, yeah, oh boo hoo. She has to pay
Boo-hoo.
taxes on $45 million.
Which is probably like 50% of that. So she probably
Depends where
takes
she
home.
is.
She
Because
pays
isn't she from
US
Texas?
taxes.
But she's from Texas.
Well, she'll pay the same federal taxes, but probably different state taxes.
There's no state tax.
What about
There's
like
State
no
property
taxes.
income
tax
tax.
and stuff like that?
There's no income tax. What the fuck does property tax have to do with your income?
Oh shit! I'm thinking of fucking something else.
Yeah,
I was like,
Property
well,
tax
she's
would be
buying a house. It
fixed.
costs money, but anyway.
Property tax will be fixed,
okay,
right?
yeah, boy, she's buying the house with her $45 million.
No.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous money though.
45.
Fuck, dude.
Those
Dude, even
kind of
a
money it is.
fucking mill. Throw a bone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, either way, I think that Texas doesn't have income tax, so I'm assuming
Yeah,
that she
I
doesn't have to
forget
pay
some
that on
states
that.
don't have that.
But
Those
then she
two
does, like you say, she will have to
Fuck.
pay the federal and like any of those other things that she would have to pay regardless. But even then,
And that's
what's
such a
like the
no-brainer
max?
move. When you're
What's the
making that
max federal
much,
tax?
Yeah.
I think it's like 50%, somewhere around there.
He.
The max is 37%. That's still a lot though. 37% of 45
The
million
highest tax bracket is 37%.
for federal, yeah.
Right now, you're right. It's gonna change in like a year.
So what?
Isn't it gonna go up to like 40 something?
Up until temporarily reduced the highest tax rate to 37% until 2025.
Yeah, and after that, it's gonna be 40.
Oh, that was a Trump tax cuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the rich get taxed less.
Based.
Let's just get rich.
There was some
True.
country.
I want enough
They-
money that I don't have to care about 37% tax rate.
Yeah, for real. There's some country out there that if you get a speeding ticket, they don't make you like pay a fixed amount. They write the
Ooh, I know what you're
speeding
talking
ticket
about.
amount based on how much you make.
Yeah. And I think that's
What?
actually baller as hell.
So there was
Yes.
like one rich guy that got a speeding ticket and he had to pay like something crazy, like thousands of dollars, like
Ooh.
probably
Yeah. But if you're broke, it'll be like
I
20
forgot
bucks.
how much it was,
Oh.
but it was like an insane amount.
So it's
probably
like
50,000.
income-based reprimanding?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But I'm thinking like if you're poor, you could just probably get away with it.
It's Finland.
But I also heard that there was like a minimum. So maybe not.
No, like that is such a good system as long as the minimum is not something that's gonna eat poor people. Millionaire fined a record 130,000 for speeding in Finland.
Yeah.
130
Jesus.
grand.
One speeding ticket.
That's based as hell, though. Hear me
The
out.
cops are probably waiting to pull over all the supercars.
Yeah, I'll be letting anybody that's in like a beater fucking Honda Civic, I'm letting them drive by. I see you in a Lamborghini, I'm hitting you with it.
one, 1 kilometer or whatever above the speeding limit.
He was
Being
the
pulled over.
founder or the chairman and founder of a $10 million dollar holding company.
Jesus.
It's only 50 when he was flashed at. So basically, the speed limit he said suddenly changed from 70 kilometers an hour to 50 when he was driving 82. So he was going 32 kilometers above the speed limit. So he was speeding. I don't know what that is in miles, like how much more that is.
32 kilometers is like, isn't that like
Damn, some other
Wait,
dude had to
no.
pay $80,000 after speeding.
32 kilometers is 20 miles an hour.
yeah, it's
Wait,
slow.
this one dude.
32
Yeah,
if it's 32 kilometers over the speed limit, then it makes sense.
Yeah. 32
Yes, he's
kilometers over
going
the speed
20.
limit.
He's going 20 over the speed limit.
Yeah,
which
but the
is
speed
like,
limit also wasn't high though. What's a 50-kilometer speed limit?
50 kilometers is like 40 or 30 something. So
You're
he's
going
going
60 and a 40.
So he was like
that's
going
kind of
he's going
that's kind
yeah.
of fast.
He's like
50 is 31.
Yeah, he was going 50 on a 40.
Okay, you're going
Or 50 on a 30.
50,
So
50 and a 30. I can understand that. That's like residential areas.
Yeah, it's pretty fast.
And then another dude got 47 miles an hour and a 30, and he had to pay $54,000 for 54,900.
Jesus.
$54,900.
You get with that, you're like, oh.
That's so much
Right?
money.
But I
Yeah,
hope
but, like,
that
that's good though, because like hear me
Yeah.
out. Because
you kind of learn your lesson because
Yeah.
that's like a huge hit.
I've always heard it worded like this, where it's like any fine that's like just like a mild inconvenience to rich people is like they don't have to care about it, or like
Yeah.
that's not the law for them. That's just like a mild inconvenience. Like you charge like Elon Musk, like, oh, you have this parking ticket, it's $50. What does he care?
Yeah. In that sense, it makes
But
a
if you
lot of
give
sense.
him like a parking ticket that's $1 million, he's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Obviously, that rule is like made to like give the rich a lesson and not just let them shake it off, because it's just like chump change to them.
Okay, but paying 1K and speeding is nothing when you make $1 million. Yeah, but if you have to pay like $58,000 or 130, whatever I said the first one was, you're gonna feel that even if you have $10 million. That's a hefty chunk of change.
That's true.
Because what matters is like the weight of it, the significance of it. Because
Yeah.
$450, like if you're like living paycheck to paycheck, that's a lot of money.
That is
Can't
a lot of
really
money.
afford that.
If you had a $100 ticket and you're living paycheck to paycheck, that's not something that you're gonna be looking at like,
Yeah.
oh boy, am I excited to pay this?
Mm-hmm.
So if you can slap a nice little millionaire with a $100,000 fine and be like, you're getting the equivalent, it's pretty nice.
But yeah, rich people should get
It
scammed.
should be something like that. There should obviously be a cap as well. Like, yeah, I don't think somebody should have to pay fucking $1 million for a speeding ticket per se. But also, they should pay higher, and then like people that can't afford as much should have like a lower rate for what they are. We
Yeah.
shouldn't be nailing people with like $500 tickets for like nonsense.
Yeah, it's a little
Unless
ridiculous.
it's like, of course, we're talking like mild offenses. Like we're not talking about somebody like fucking zooming, driving recklessly, almost getting people killed.
I was just talking about that last night. In the Discord, we were talking. Well, saw this thing on Twitter. Like some girl drove 100 miles per hour into a wall, killing her boyfriend, and, like another person in the car, and she got a 15-year
Lived?
sentence. I forgot her name.
Damn.
She lived through a
she
100-mile crash.
15-year sentence.
Into a wall is
100 miles per
crazy.
hour.
How would she live?
Here we go. So her name was Mackenzie Shrella.
How old was she?
19.
Dumb as fuck.
She was convinced last week in a bench trial on 12 counts, including murder, for the crash in July of 2022. So it's been 2 years almost.
I mean, trials like that make sense.
She was 17 back then.
17? Wow, oh my god. She's an idiot. That's
She's-
sad. It's sad that she ruined her life like that. But
She probably got her license like that same year too.
Yeah, because 17, you're barely getting. Because 16 for most states is when you get your permit, right?
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, you can get
Sentenced
your
to
permit.
2 concurrent 15 years to life sentences. Jesus. So that's
Current
like
means that they serve at the same time,
It's not. So she didn't get charged with like manslaughter. She got charged with murder.
murder.
Yeah.
She was convicted of intentionally crashing.
Was intentionally
Oh
crashing?
shit!
Wait,
Yeah, no,
okay,
she
that
did
means
it
that
on
She tried
purpose.
to kill him.
She
Oh,
tried killing her and like everybody in there.
okay. No, that's different than what I thought.
No, it was
Oh,
straight up murder.
I thought like she slid into a wall at 100 miles an hour and everybody died. No, if she crashed on purpose is insane.
well, if you're doing that, she must have been trying to plan like a murder suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that wasn't. She probably her boyfriend tried to break up with her or something. I don't even know.
In the car.
Yeah.
Did she like GTA roll out of the car?
Oh shit.
Into,
I
like,
don't even know. Like, what the fuck is
just
her
like,
point? Because
I don't
if she was trying
understand
to
how she
die
survived
too,
that.
though, if she's trying to die too, I don't think she's jumping out of the car. Also, why would she confess to this? Why wouldn't she just say, "Oh man, we were driving too fast. I got distracted and I crashed into the wall."
I think she probably did, and then they were like, no. Well, you can tell like on those like cars nowadays where if you go into the system, you can tell like when they brake, when they speed up, and usually when you're going towards a wall or like in a certain direction, if you keep speeding
No,
up,
but if you're
then you're
distracted,
definitely
not necessarily. If you're distracted by something, if she was having a conversation with her boyfriend, she wasn't paying attention. I'm
sure.
saying like
Because
you could
that
lie about this.
didn't like catch flames.
But if you get like, well, I mean, even at the very
Blow
last
up.
moment, you would at least let go of the gas. If this person doesn't let go of the gas at all,
I don't
there's
know.
got
I
to be
think
some
I could lie
reaction.
about it good enough to get away with it.
Sure,
At least with
sure.
not being murdered.
Not with witnesses though.
What witnesses? Everybody else in the car died.
People that are bystanders.
Depends what time of day it is. Maybe somebody didn't see it.
Yeah, maybe, but I'm pretty sure you could like tell from like the skid marks in the streets, like if they tried to break or not too.
She said her boyfriend was
Just
her
saying.
soulmate.
Her boyfriend
on.
wasn't her
And-
soulmate? Or
So
what?
there was it first degree or third degree?
So she had a mission. The crash happened around 5:30 a.m. on July 31st, 2022, when she accelerated her Camry into the Politico building. It's a large brick building at the intersection of Progress and Alameda Drive in Strongsville. 45 minutes later, the 2 guys were pronounced dead. She was hospitalized. She drove at an hour where not many witnesses would be around on a path she didn't routinely use but had visited days before. So she had a fucking plan, bro. 2 weeks prior, she allegedly threatened to crash her vehicle when she was driving with her boyfriend because she was upset over a disagreement they had.
Stop disagreeing with her in the car.
In a phone
That's
call
so
with
sad,
him, the
though.
friend allegedly overheard her say, "I will crash this car right now."
Oh shit.
She made multiple
nah.
threats,
Jesus.
videos of her
She confessed to this?
degrading Dominic. Well, no,
No,
she
that
didn't
has
confess
to
any of it. This is just info. This is evidence that they found.
So then that it's either that has to be second or first. I think third degree murder is like
Third degree is premeditated, I think.
I thought first degree is premeditated. I think first is premeditated. Second is like I forgot what that one is. I think that one you didn't plan it out. And then third is like heat of the moment. I could be wrong. It's something like that though. But I'm almost positive first is the worst when it comes to this. Let me look this up.
Yeah, I'm like looking for like exactly what
Okay, so
happened.
okay, so first degree is when you had intent, deliberation, premeditation, and malice afterthought. So basically, like you planned it.
Oh, she's from Ohio.
So she
Makes
got hit
sense.
with first degree.
And then second degree murder is intentional killing without premeditation. It's like you do it on purpose. but
That's
you
like
didn't
in the moment
premeditate it.
killing.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it
like
seems like it was premeditated because she was in a place that.
yeah, she planned it ahead of time.
Yeah.
So third degree murder and manslaughter are very similar, it seems. It's like third degree murder is like it would be like just above manslaughter, like you killed it by accident. Like you
Second
didn't
degree
mean
murder
it,
would
but
be
it's
like a bar fight or something.
or like if it's like because like manslaughter is basically negligence, it would probably be like malicious negligence or something like that would push you up to like third degree. I'm assuming, or like it says driving under the influence, could be like something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's probably like third degree is definitely like very much by accident, but like you did something very dumb to do it by accident. Like if me and you
Yep.
were on like a jet ski and I pushed you off of it in front of another boat or something like that as a joke, but then you died, then it would be like, oh, that's like third degree probably. I didn't mean
Yeah.
to kill you, but it's still that's not manslaughter. That's still me being dumb.
Does it say what she got hit with? She got hit with first degree, right?
It has
It
to be
doesn't
first degree.
say. It just says 14. It's like 12 counts of us of
I mean,
uh
like reckless driving.
but 4 of them are murder, but not of
She
exactly
killed.
what kind.
How many people were in the car?
2.
Just her and her boyfriend.
Her boyfriend, and her boyfriend's friend.
What was the name of the girl again?
Okay.
Girl?
Yeah.
Her name's Mackenzie Sharilla.
Mackenzie. Sure, found it. Sure.
4 of murder, 4 of a felonious assault, and something else. 2 of aggravated vehicular homicide, 1 of drug possession, and 1 of possessing
God.
criminal tools.
You only got 15 years though. That's
15
crazy.
years to life, depending on her parole and stuff like that.
That's easy.
15
What
years
the
for
fuck?
double murder is crazy. Do you think when she gets out of prison, they'll give her a license back?
No, she's suspended for life.
He's
She can't
gotta
be an
be.
Uber driver.
She's gotta be.
Damn, bro, she's got an
I see
Uber
a picture of
everywhere.
that car. Holy shit.
Oh, you see the picture of the car? I want to see it.
Yeah.
They showed a
It's like in
video in court of
a
it happening,
junkyard.
like her crashing.
Damn.
They've they have security footage of it or just
Yeah, security
dash
footage.
cam?
Security
Oh,
footage.
okay.
That's still very sad for the other families of those 2 guys because they couldn't have been much
Oh, there's
older
a
or around her
picture of
age.
the wall too.
Woo. Anyway, yeah, I found this last night, and I was like, "Damn, bro."
That's very sad for the other families though. Their fucking son's died because she's an asshole.
Yeah. I mean, based on like the evidence, she sounds fucking crazy. Sounds like your type of woman to me.
Yeah, if I was
Oh.
like the family of
The guys.
one of those guys, I would probably push for more time served because that's
Yeah. I
bullshit.
think they probably only gave her 15 though because she was 17 when it happened. If I had to
Yeah.
guess.
Oh,
Do you think about it like
yeah.
it's hard to try minors on anything like that?
Yeah. Even murder, which is crazy.
Yeah. But the thing is that she's borderline age wise, so like they probably were able to hit her with like something spicier than like if she would have been like 15.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if the guy was 19 at the time because she was 17. Because they say they show her updated age, but the guys were probably 19
Oh,
at the time too.
yeah. I think that was their age back
So
then.
they would have been 21 now or something.
That's
Yeah.
still brutal.
Sheesh. Unfortunate, man.
Yeah. I repeat to those guys. They're too young. And it's just because one person was crazy. This is one of those situations where I'm like, yeah, go beat
Yeah.
up somebody's grandma.
Damn, that was morbid. My bad, guys.
Yeah, you wrote the story
Why
where
are you
like two
bringing it
19-year-olds
down,
died.
Martin? Bringing down the vibe.
Because you
We're
you talk
talking
about crashing into a
penis.
wall,
We're
and
talking
that's
about Jake penis.
I
Who
know.
talked about crashing into a wall?
Yeah, you're talking about crashing into a wall, and then I was like,
Nobody
oh,
talked about crashing
you
into a
did.
wall.
That's why I
Did
brought it up.
I didn't.
You did. That's why I brought it up.
I swear to God, I didn't.
I promise you, that was the reason why I brought it up.
We were
But
talking
anyways,
about. We were talking about.
We were talking about Cardi.
no,
and a
after that,
private jet.
no, after that,
What did we talk about after that?
we're talking about money and speeding.
No, we
A
were
speeding
talking
ticket.
Yeah, we're talking about
speeding
money.
tickets. We didn't talk about crashing into a wall.
You talked about driving into
no,
a wall.
We didn't.
Yes, you
No, we
did.
didn't.
You
Yes,
got
no,
the
you did.
gears turning in Martine's
He's
head.
trying to gaslight me
Dude,
right
you
now.
can go back in the pod, but whatever. Anyway,
You're
whatever.
actually out of your mind.
Dude,
Yo,
you're out
Decky,
of your
please.
mind. You're
Were we not,
tripping.
Decky, were we not just talking about, oh, no, I think I said
You
reckless
literally just
driving.
hopped
Speeding, and
around
he
3
thought of-
different fucking conversations
No,
that we
what
had
I
already.
said was, we were talking about was the speeding tickets. I said we're obviously only talking about minor tickets, not reckless driving or anything like that where you can hurt somebody else.
You said
That's
something about
not
crashing into a
driving
wall.
into a wall. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Yo, you're trying to gaslight me right now.
Dude, that's the whole reason I brought it up.
Just
What?
because
How did I bring it up then?
Because we were talking about reckless driving.
No, we're talking about you said crash
No,
into a wall.
If you go back into the VOD,
I will.
and you actually prove that,
I will. I have it recorded too.
I will wear a maid outfit again because
I don't give a fuck. You don't have to do anything. I just know I'm right.
But if I'm right, you have to wear one.
I don't
I
have
just
one. I'm
recall
not
talking
doing
about
this.
speeding. That probably got the gears turning in your head. It made you think of the article.
Let's do it,
Nah.
Marty. If I'm right, you wear one.
I'm not wearing
and if-
one.
Yeah, because you're a bitch and you know you're
I'm
wrong.
not because I know I'm right. But whatever.
No, not nothing to do with mine.
I don't
because
want to. I
Marty's-
don't want to do this to you, Tim.
No, go back and find it because I know that you're wrong.
Anyway,
Martine, you definitely heard reckless driving and thought, "Oh yeah, this girl crashed into a
fuck.
wall. Let's bring this up."
Oh, let's talk about the weather. The weather's been crazy over here.
No, because you're trying to gaslight me right now.
Tim, I don't want to argue anymore. You know what? You're right, Tim. You know what? We're done arguing. You know what? You're right. You're right. I'm crazy. You're sane. Let's go on.
How do I go back into the VOD?
Tim, let's just continue with the podcast, please.
Not a certified marriage counselor.
Oh my
I can't
god.
intervene.
I'm just trying to continue, and Tim wants to be a little baby.
I'm a baby. I'm being gaslit.
You're not being gaslit. I'm just telling you what happened. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, the weather.
What are we talking about?
The weather's been Tim, has the weather been crazy over there as well?
More downer news, bad weather.
The weather over here has been just nonstop rain pretty much because of the. Well, I was just telling Decky earlier what's going on.
Us LA people can't stand. We can't handle this kind of rain for this many days.
So there's a lot of flooding and raining everywhere due to. Well, I've seen a lot of TikToks about it where it's due to this atmospheric. Well, they call it an atmospheric river where it's. Because of the warming of the oceans, there's a lot of hot air moving around, causing storms and shit. So the
So you're
ocean.
saying it's global warming.
It is global warming, but it happens all the time. It happened before. It would happen hundreds of years ago, where the oceans would warm up and then, create this, like I said, a river in the air, where there's a lot of potential for storms to happen, and then right now it's washing over towards the coast. And that's why we're getting a lot of rain. But there's instances where it lasts for a very long time because of how long this river is. And we're getting washed with it right now. If you can see in the news, places like Long Beach have been flooding completely, where it's water going up to people's knees. And seeing videos of people
go ahead. Every month in Florida.
Yeah, pretty much a month in Florida is happening here in California every day.
And we can't handle it. We declared a state of emergency.
Yeah, people are getting evacuated and stuff.
Because you got rain?
Yeah.
Because flooding.
Because we don't know how to deal with flooding because it never happens here.
You know what? Texas can't deal with flooding either around here. Actually, no, they can deal with some flooding.
Yeah, because have so much open land, it's
no, but it's the roads aren't made for that shit. It's not.
Yeah, here too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's just so condensed here. It's just it's gonna affect a lot of people.
Yeah, so a lot of places are being flooded. There's a lot of rain. There was a shit ton of rain this past week over here. Like I haven't been
Yeah, it was
outside. 'cause-
literally
Did the
nonstop.
rain
Like
the
it did
rain
not
scare
stop.
you guys? Were you guys like?
No, I like the
"Ooh."
rain, but I don't like driving in it.
I don't think anybody likes driving in the rain.
Yeah, I don't like driving in it. That's about it. But I don't mind the rain. I like thunderstorms. Like I think they're cool.
Uh,
Have you guys hydroplaned before?
Yeah, I did on my way back home.
I mean, what
Hydroplaned.
Hydroplaned?
the fuck is that?
When you're
Hydroplaning.
driving like on the freeway and you lose control of your car and because of the water of the ground and your car
Oh
just
yeah,
kind of just glides.
Due to lack of friction and shit.
I've
Or
had that,
Yeah.
but instead of
torque?
with
No.
rain, it was fucking ice. So your
Oh,
car
it was
just
ice
slides,
planing.
and you question if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna live or not.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that, but water.
On my way back
No,
home the other
because
week. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say in New York because they get snow and snow leads to icy. I know LA probably doesn't get it or Fresno, but I think Emily said that upper parts of California get snow.
We'll get
But they don't,
frost here, but no snow ever.
so with the snow brings icy roads, or what also is known as black ice, where you can't fucking see the ice. So you gotta stop at a stop sign, and your car goes, no, you don't, and you just keep fucking sliding, and you question, oh, are the other cars gonna be able to stop in time because I didn't stop at the stop sign due to this ice, or am I gonna fucking die here? Because that's happened to me multiple times.
So what makes it black? The ice.
No, it's not that the ice is black; it's that
Or is it
it's
just a name for
so
it?
yeah, it's the name for it because the asphalt is black,
Oh.
so you can't see
Oh,
the
it's like
ice.
a layer of ice.
It's
That
a
It's
layer
just
of
above
ice
it.
that you can't see. So to
Um,
you, the road just looks normal, but you got to stop, or not even just stop. If you're driving over it, your car just fucking starts sliding,
yeah, it's like hydroplaning, but like worse because it's yeah.
and you don't even know.
Yeah,
At
you don't
least
even
with
fucking know.
hydroplane, you can see it, and you're like, "Oh, I know this shit's about to happen." This is like, I have no fucking idea, and I just want to stop my car, or even at a red light, he'll be sliding past red lights, and you're like, "Fuck me."
So I
Which
hydroplane.
everybody knows at that time of year, whenever there's snow or anything, like you just drive very slow, very careful. Except for the dumbasses that don't. All
Yeah,
the pickup trucks crashed into the ditches.
I was hydroplaning the other week because there was like really shitty roads on my way back here because I was driving from Fresno back here, and there was like pouring rain in this area, like just hardcore rain, and so I was putting my fucking wipers at 100%, and I'm going like the highway is like 65, 60 or some shit, and then I was just going 60 because it was like raining really hard. I didn't really want to go too fast. There wasn't a lot of traffic, because it's like a really just straightaway road, and like I said, it was just pouring on my car, and I'm trying to like maintain that speed, but I start noticing my fucking wheels lock up because I'm like, oh fuck, and then the ABS light was like blinking like every so often, and I
I
just
love that
couldn't. I didn't have
feeling.
any control in my car. Like it was just like I gotta slow down, and so I was going like 40 after that because of how
Wait,
much
how
rain there
fast
was.
were you driving through the rain?
At first 60, 65.
Yeah, you're asking to fucking die, dumbass.
But
No.
then it started pouring a lot more, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta slow
You
down.
know that you're supposed to drive like a lot slower in the rain, right?
The
Like,
hard rain?
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I know.
okay.
Yeah, you fucking moron. They teach you this.
That was a
No, this
message
isn't
from
like
God.
now you know. This
Yeah,
is like when you're getting your license. This is one of the things they tell you.
it doesn't
Like,
rain
oh
that
yeah,
much here.
well, you should just
It doesn't
know
rain
that.
heavy like that either, like ever.
No, I guess maybe it's in New York. In New York, we get a lot of fucking terrible rain. So like, yeah, when it's raining really bad, you have to slow down at least 10, if not 20 or more miles an hour. Like you have to go considerably slower, or you're gonna fucking die.
Yeah,
One, you can't see because
it's
there's no way
so
your wiper
hard to
can keep up
see.
with it. And you're not gonna be able to see jack shit. And then two, the roads are just ass, and you can't tell if something's flooded or not because you can't fucking see. So it's like you just live with it.
Yeah,
I guess I'm used to worse weather conditions for driving because of where I grew up. Because we got a lot of rain, we would get hurricanes, we would get fucking snow.
the most we would get is like high winds. That's it.
I've driven through hurricane weather before because the fucking hurricane one
Had to
time.
get to
It
work.
was a tropical storm. No, I was on my way back home from work.
Uh,
Like they basically we worked early and we weren't sure if it was gonna hit or not, but then we got hit with like the terrible ass rain and we're like, oh fuck me, man.
I'd be so scared of my
There's
car
one thing of
flipping over.
No, it wasn't like through the hurricane part, like not the windy part. It was like just the rain that comes before it. If you've ever lived in an area that gets hit by hurricanes, you know that before the hurricane hits, you get like days of just terrible fucking rain. Back to back to back to back. So the roads are fucking ass. Can't see shit for the next couple days while you're driving. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
LA got hit with a hurricane like
Oh
a few months
yeah,
ago,
I thought it was like a year ago.
and that was way less than this.
I thought that
Like
was
it
a
wasn't
year
bad at
ago.
all.
Now, if you get
Maybe
like
a
a
year
real
ago.
hurricane, it's fucking brutal.
I don't know. You call this a hurricane? Like this weather right now is probably worse, and it's not even that bad.
Nah,
Yeah,
hurricane weather is like you're losing power because they knock down the fucking power lines.
because of the winds and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking suck. If my power goes out,
I told you guys that one hurricane we lost power for like 2 weeks.
no, you
But
didn't
it was
mention that.
also because the electric company really was bad at handling the response. So then that electric company got basically kicked off the island or out of New York because they're like, you guys handled this so bad that we didn't have power for 2 weeks. There were people that didn't have power for like a month. So it was
Oh
like,
my!
That's
and
tough.
don't get me wrong, like nobody's blaming them that the fucking power went out to begin with. Obviously, like that's just it was a bad hurricane. Like there was just a lot of shit that went that wrong. But it was also like their response time was slow as fuck. They were like, we were gonna hit all these things like today, and like it would be like next week. And you're like, you said you're gonna fix my power yesterday or like a week ago, and it just doesn't happen. Also, Martine, I would like to point out. I don't want to argue, but
You do want
Josie,
to argue.
no, Josie proved me right. He went back to the VOD.
He does want to
He said
argue.
it, you brought it up. No,
I told you were right.
can't
I
say
told
everyone
you.
against- Yeah, because yo,
I told you you were.
Yeah, you know, I hope you get AIDS. The next time you get
You
puss, I
said.
hope it's fucking sour.
He's like, yo, you're an asshole.
Nah, I hope the next pussy you lick is fucking sour, and I hope it tastes disgusting.
He said battery acid.
Yeah,
He couldn't wait. I was like, you know what? I'm
No.
gonna let Tim just like muster with this and let's see what he says. And
no, I was not gonna let it slide. I will not accept this disrespect of gaslighting.
Also, Logan, fuck you. You fucking blew out your motor like 20 years ago, so blow me.
Professional pod streamer here. Yes, I am very professional. I shouldn't really gonna call this bullshit out.
No, I like arguments. They're funny. But
Yeah, no.
that's the point. That's why we do them. What was I gonna say?
Did you finish your hydroplaning story?
Yeah. It was just I made it home. Obviously, here I am. But
Have you ever
it's
had
a
those
ghost.
situations, Ducky? Have you ever had like really bad driving?
I really try not to drive in the rain, but I remember I was with my coworker, who was my friend before. Like he got me the job and everything, but we were like out to lunch and it was like pouring rain. And he just got a new car too at the time. Like
Any
probably
crap?
like no. But it was like a close call because I was in there with him. Um and we just barely got on the freeway, and when he was like speeding up to like match like the traffic speed, he just kind of like lost control, and we were just kind of like gliding towards like um the side
Yeah.
there. So he definitely like got freaked out and scared, and like kind of like heart in your chest moment.
yeah.
And that scared me because I haven't experienced that before. So
No, those
after that, I
moments are very
tried
sick.
not to like speed because I drive like on the freeway when it's raining. I probably drive like 45, something around there, because I don't want to repeat what happened. I don't want to make that same mistake.
Wait, so
That
you
was
said you drive a
just
lot slower in the rain?
you have to.
Yeah, no, you have to. Marty.
And high rain,
No,
yeah.
because
No, in rain, in any type
When it's like
of
fucking
rain,
sprinkling, bro, I'm still going 60, 65.
this is why you're
it
gonna
was
die.
it was
There's no way.
raining. It was raining really hard here.
I go the
New Year's
limit of the
Eve.
fucking I go the speed of
No.
every other car. And it's usually
You know
60,
that,
65.
no, you know that even with the light rain, it makes the road more slick, right? Like,
Yeah, of course.
you're asking to die.
It's not that bad though.
You're
I match other cars' speed too on the freeway,
I
but
match
when
their
it's
speed,
raining,
yeah.
it's different.
No, when it's raining, even if it's light rain, you do have to at least be a little bit more careful because the road's more slick.
I just matched their speed, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
You're gonna fucking die.
I'm here, aren't I?
No, it doesn't matter if you're here.
You
You know, this is why I'm just
Like-
assuming that when you guys were in Texas and it was terrible rain, Marty would have just been fucking speeding and he would have died. Like that
no,
would
I'd be fine.
no.
Dude, that
You
was
would've been
that
like,
was
"Oh,
so
guys,
that was so
I
cool.
think the rain's not that bad. I'm gonna go 65."
That was
And
so
you would've
cool. I
died.
love that experience. It was just like so much like rain, like just washing over us.
No,
And
I
then
fucking
Decky
hate
screaming
that
every
because-
5 seconds was also really funny.
Whee!
Oh yeah, because it was
We're
thunder
hydroplaning.
and lightning.
Whee!
That shit was funny,
Yeah, no,
dude.
that was
I usually gravitate towards like the left lanes, the faster lanes on the freeway. But when it's raining, I stay more towards the right because that's where
I do middle to right for
people.
most stuff. But I be speeding most of the time. In theory.
Yeah, I usually stay in the middle or left.
No, yeah, I usually go like 10, 15 above the speed limit when there's like no traffic.
It's same.
But that's normal.
D-
I
Tim's
think,
lying. He goes like
I
50
think that's
over the limit.
50 over the limit.
Yeah.
Not in Texas. Speed limit is fast as fuck out here.
Oh yeah, it was like
Yeah.
70 something like everywhere.
It's not everywhere. It's like 65 to 70. So like I'd be zooming though. Like I'll go like 80, 90 miles an hour.
I think the
if I can.
99
Normally
is
here it's
70.
65.
The 99 is 70, right?
I don't think you ever see 75 here
75, no.
because California people can't drive.
No.
So I think they know that. But I
You
was
couldn't give New Yorkers this much power though. The way I don't know if you guys
You would
have
die.
driven in New York. No, they're very aggressive drivers. People out here drive like pussies. In New York, they would like I can like get into like any lane pretty much out here without too much trouble. Like nobody's gonna stop me. In New York, they'd be like, "I'm not letting you in this fucking lane, even if you crash your car into mine. I'll fucking kill us both."
I never been outside of New York City, but in this city, it was such a culture shock to me to see people just walk straight into the street like as pedestrians.
Yeah,
there was,
Decky
like,
understands why I would do that with y'all because
Fast
I couldn't
cars
do it.
passing by.
That's why I do that, by the way. Whenever I'm with y'all and like I'm just walking through the streets, that's why.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
just
like,
So
Tim,
many
get back here, dude.
jaywalkers, like they don't fear anything.
because
And
I
would
know
be
I'm not
so
gonna get hit by a
scared.
car.
So, like, that's
But
considered jaywalking
California
still, right?
people are dumb.
No, what you say, Martin?
Is that considered jaywalking over there too?
Yeah.
Then and
Yeah,
so
but the cops will
No
watch
one's
you
gonna
do
do
it.
shit.
they'll
No,
watch
the
you.
Yeah.
cops will watch it. They'll be there, see you do it. They don't care.
I saw that. I saw that when I was there. I saw.
You wanna know
Like,
what seems funny, Martin? The cops will do it with you. They do not.
yeah, it's just a New York way of life, which scared the shit out of me. I didn't like. I saw that for the
I
first
know.
time. I was like,
So
oh my god, that
basically,
guy's gonna
the
die.
way- so you know, like in every other state, apparently, like when you're looking at those lights, if it's red, that means you don't walk, and the white means that you walk, like the pedestrian thing. In New York, it's if there's a car coming, and you can make it, you walk, and if there's a car coming, you can't make it, you don't walk.
It's a you use your best judgment type of thing there.
Yes.
So
So
survival
those
of the
lights
fittest
are
there.
pretty much like those light. The only thing those lights determine is how many people are walking at the same time.
It's like in Mexico.
Yeah, except it's fucking New York. So like,
Yeah, so it's not.
So instead of
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Tim.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. I know you had something in your
Yeah.
head. I know you do.
I was gonna say instead of Civics, it's like fucking random Bentleys. Maybe might hit you. I'm waiting for the day that I go back to New York and like a city bus hits me and I get like the multi-million-dollar lawsuit out of that. Like I might lose a leg for it, but it'll be worth it.
Did I
Yeah,
show you
sure.
guys that video of that woman that got hit by a bus on a bike
No.
in New York? It was so. I saw it on
Does she
Twitter.
live?
No,
Oh.
no, she did not. They showed the whole thing. It was, oh my god. I don't really get grossed out by like stuff that I see on Twitter and stuff, but that made me want to vomit. The thing,
Were
that
body
they
parts
posted.
everywhere? Or?
she was like ripped in half. Her,
Oh,
like body was
I wanna
half of the
see.
other body was like under the wheel still.
Yeah. This sounds like some Live Leak stuff from back in the day.
It sounds
It
like
was on
yeah.
Twitter. I don't know if it's still on there. I saw this maybe like 6 months ago, but
What the hell?
That-
Yeah.
Dude, that sounds
that
crazy.
scarred me. She was on a bike and the bus just hit her and just instantly killed her.
I seen
And
like
you saw everything.
that's crazy.
Like it dragged her for like at least 100 feet.
That's fucking brutal.
So there's entrails all over the street.
Oof.
Yeah, that shit was fucked. I'm assuming that means Logan saw it. That's
Yo,
brutal.
Logan, find it. He'll find it for us.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to find it.
What
No.
was it? There was this one video I saw. Like, it wasn't gruesome or anything, but it was fucking stupid. You know, you seen like those places where the train is like really close to like people like standing by, like there's no like spacing between you and the train, like that gap or anything. So people were basically like just standing right next to the fucking rails and like putting their hands out like with their thumbs up, like trying to take a picture or something. And one lady put her arm a little bit too far out, and like the train fucking smacked the shit out of her arm.
Yeah, but
Took
that's
it
your
off?
fault.
That's their fault. No, it didn't come off or anything. It wasn't gruesome.
No, she deserved it.
No, that was stupid. I was like, come on,
If,
bro.
as long, I don't want anybody to die or get seriously injured, but if you're sticking your arm out and you know the train's coming, you deserve it.
Yeah.
Especially because trains are loud. You know
Yeah.
when the train's coming.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anybody that's been on the subway, been on a railroad, been on anything like that, you know that's very audible. Unless you're deaf. If you're deaf, that's not your fault.
Yeah.
Actually, no, because you could feel it still. Now you feel the vibrations of a train coming. That's still your fault. Because it's like the whole ground underneath you, and that whole station like feels that thing coming at like fucking Mach 10.
Yeah, dude.
Have you guys been on a lot of trains and stuff?
I've actually never been on a train.
You never been on a train?
Mm-mm. I've always wanted to, but never been on one.
Does like the Metrolink count?
I
I don't know.
guess.
I don't know.
'Cause
I've been on a bunch
I
of
think I
trains and
took
stuff.
that to. I took that.
I've
Not
been
often.
I've been on the LIRR, Long Island Railroad, a lot, and I've been on the New York City subways. I mean, being on a train is just it's whatever you're on a train.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people get motion sick though.
On trains?
Yeah, they look out the windows.
Oh, well, that's like, well, yeah, it makes sense.
I make fun of people that get motion sick.
I don't think I would get
Didn't
motion
you,
sick on a train.
didn't you puke on a train?
No, that wasn't motion sickness. I was drunk.
I almost got stabbed in the train once. Shit.
What?
Yo,
Logan.
I've had similar situations.
What the fuck?
We almost had to fight a homeless dude one time.
And what happened? Wait, tell us. Sorry. Well, give us
'Cause-
background.
Well, if you had a
So-
group, you're.
Yeah, we
Fine.
were in a group and we're sitting on the subway. So we're in the subway. We got onto the subway car. We're going to. This is the same day, the same night. This was at the beginning of the night that I threw up on a train.
Mm-hmm.
So we're sitting there and this homeless dude comes by and he starts shadow boxing in front of all of us. Like he walks up, but like he's getting like really close to our faces, but he keeps walking, so like we don't do anything about it. Then we get off the train and another homeless dude goes like towards my cousin. He doesn't actually stab, but he had like something in his hand, like he fake stabbed at her. And we were like, "Are we have to like fight somebody tonight?" Because like it
People
was
are
like two
tweaking.
different. One of them we almost had a box, and the other one we almost had to have like a knife fight with. It was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Damn, you got double whammy.
Yeah, it was cold as fuck that night too.
Yeah, dude.
Were you with like?
So many people get stabbed
I
here.
was with my sister, my two cousins, and my cousin's friend,
Mm,
and we were gonna meet up with her boyfriend and stuff to hang out at a place.
damn,
Found
bro.
that video if you guys really want to see it.
Yeah,
I'd
but we
advise
can't show
not.
it.
Oh no, don't show it.
Hey, put it on stream.
No. Yeah. Let me see. Where is it?
Topics.
Oh, it's on Reddit.
Well, I saw it on Twitter, but this was reposted.
Hold on. I don't know.
It's so. I don't even want to watch it. I just found it.
Watch this.
Oh, that is gruesome.
That is fucking brutal.
Oh, I thought there was like an. I thought. Oh, that's gross. But I thought it was like
Yeah.
the action of it.
No. This is the aftermath. It's so she's
Ooh.
like split in half, dude.
Yeah, that is rough. Oh, poor lady, man. Where is this?
New York, Manhattan.
Oh, wow.
They're 70
Oh, she
years
was
old.
70?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was a teacher too, I think.
Bruh.
Oh, that is so sad, dude. Fuck, man. Now I'm just sad.
Bruh.
More morbid news. Yay.
Boy, yay. Oh shit.
Today's a depressing podcast. It's raining.
Yeah.
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 First we talk
Check
about
everything.
fucking the 1-year-old crashing a car and killing two 19-year-olds.
And now we're
Let's talk
talking about a
this
New
shit.
York bus hitting a 70-year-old lady teacher. And it's
R.I.P.
sad outside.
Yeah.
I sat outside for me. I don't know what to tell you.
Is it sunny right now? Or like sunny?
No, it's just fucking dark out. It's not.
But is it
just
sunny
raining
during the
anything.
day? Oh, wait, you don't know. You sleep.
It was sunny during the day. Yeah, fuck you. I was awake. I didn't go to bed till like 1. So
Really?
like, yeah, I saw part of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
You
happened?
didn't see me message in Discord. I was
No,
like,
I just
guys,
woke up.
No, I think I literally. It was. Let me go see what time it was.
Did you
It was
say like
something
I'm still
really
up or
late.
something?
I said I still haven't slept in this pod day. It was at 1:24 p.m.
So that was like 11. Oh my god, dude.
I was just awake. I couldn't sleep. I was just there. No, I was there here.
What
It's
were
not
you
even, like,
doing?
weird.
Were
The
you still
craziest part
gaming?
is
Because we were hanging out.
no. I ate my breakfast and I just was laying down in my bed. But I just couldn't sleep.
So you were just like on TikTok, like
I
No, I
wasn't
wasn't even on
worried.
TikTok. I had my YouTube videos playing in the background trying to sleep. And I
you were
couldn't do
trying to sleep the entire time.
it. Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I wasn't worried at that point because I thought you were going to sleep like right after that. And I'll be like, oh, you get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. You'll be fine. But you said you stayed up after that?
Fuck, dude.
I was up for a little bit longer even after that message I sent. Like maybe like another 15, 20 minutes.
Then-
Dude, I was fucking. I pretty much I watched like an episode of Westworld and then I fell asleep.
No.
After we hung out, but I'm still fucking tired.
You guys play last night?
League.
I played some League this morning.
I think that's all we played. I was playing
You guys
Sekiro.
finished Gears?
you say?
No,
still
we're
play
gonna.
that?
Well, wait, we finished the story, yeah, but we're gonna play the
We finished the
DLC.
main story. We have to do the DLC story.
Yeah, we'll probably do that Sunday, right?
Yeah, Sunday.
It's Super Bowl
And
Sunday
after
though.
that-
You sure that's fine?
Is it Super
Not
Bowl
this Sunday.
Sunday?
It's the 11th. Wait.
It's this Sunday, yeah.
It's this Sunday.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Somebody told me that it was this Sunday, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, it's this
It
Sunday.
is this Sunday
So
now.
do you
What's
still
that
want to
is?
do it that day? Because I don't care. I'm not gonna do anything.
It's up to Dana.
He doesn't care about sports. I can promise you that.
You guys see that Taylor Swift AI stuff?
No.
They had situation with art. We'll call it art. Art with Taylor Swift. Is that what we're
I
talking
wouldn't call it art, but
about?
the
They did AI
explicit AI
Explicit, yes. Yeah, I
in
saw that.
the
Yo,
in the
I saw
sports
that
crowd.
people have been trying to get that shit banned for years, and they were like, now that it happened to Taylor Swift, that shit's gonna better be gone. And I think that they were starting to make new laws around it immediately.
This guy got
Well,
shot.
I think they found the guy that made it, right? And they're
Yeah.
gonna
Or they
charge
either
him
found
and
the guy,
stuff.
or they found the website.
I think he's
it was both.
facing legal charges.
Good. You shouldn't be making deep fakes of people
You shouldn't be doing that.
and then posting it publicly on Twitter is crazy.
I think
But then,
fucking Biden talked about that too.
yeah,
I think he got his eyes on it.
how'd they get him to remember? But
Logan sent me a video of some guy getting shot in the nuts with a
Nice.
revolver.
Was he in the
No,
bathroom?
but
No, it was
I think I
outside.
saw that one.
No, it was
Oh, never mind.
outside. He's wearing like body armor and stuff, but he shoots him straight in the fucking dick, bro. That is crazy. Sorry.
The
Anyway,
Taylor Swift thing, that stuff is like always scummy. Like whenever they do anything around anybody
Yeah.
non-consensually, it's one thing if it's consensual. I think when I was watching videos on it to like understand like what had happened, like they were like that is. It's one thing if you're like, who's that one girl? There is a streamer that she has her own bot like that does
oh,
nudes of her, but it's
her
only
name's
using her own picture. I think it's Susu.
Susu. Yeah, Susu.
Yeah, Susu has a bot that does nudes of her AI stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's on OnlyFans or if it's on something like that, and I don't know how it works. But that's way different.
Yeah, because
Then,
it's like hers.
She did that. That was
Yeah.
her bot that she set up and all that. Versus somebody like Taylor Swift that doesn't want that associated with their public image. But yeah.
Susu is crazy.
Based. Yeah. But yeah, either way. I also saw that Taylor
that's-
Swift wants to sue the guy, or she was threatening legal action against the guy that tracks people's flights. You ever see that
Oh,
one
I
dude that
saw that
he
today.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so you don't know, there's a dude that likes to track people's flights. I think he does it to judge their like carbon footprint or something like that,
Is
or
that
to
because she
judge
got
like
called out like a couple years ago for having too much carbon footprint,
what
flying too much? She was
what
like
was
the
it?
number one celebrity that like had like the most carbon footprint for taking
Taylor Swift?
jets. Yeah, because she would take
Yeah.
like 10-minute jet rides like constantly.
Yeah.
Bruh.
So she got called out for that, and she was a little bit in a drama there. But
But it's definitely like
mostly people
yeah,
forgot that.
what do you I get that you have a private jet, yeah, you use that shit, but you don't gotta be using it for like the short trips, man. You got a car.
I think I
Yeah, she would use it to like fly from like one side of LA to another, I think.
Yeah, no, that's a little exuberant.
yeah,
For one side of LA to another is crazy. If like you're
Yeah,
saying
it would
like,
be
oh,
like
I'm
super
gonna
short trips.
yeah.
if you're flying like from LA to like NorCal or even further, like San Diego, I'll be like, all right, I understand that you don't want to do the drive like by car. If you're in LA and you're flying from one side to the other, that's a little much.
Yeah, I think the carbon emission thing. I think they talked about that with Bill Gates, how he was kind of like saying that the stuff that he does regarding climate change and stuff like that benefit towards climate change or like benefit for the removal of climate change, whatever. He said that it's like irrelevant that he has like his fucking private jet that
Yeah, but I
creates so
believe that
many
with Bill
carbon
Gates.
emissions.
And for him, it would make sense though, because I imagine that with what Bill Gates does for the world, because like he does a lot of stuff, like he
Yeah.
does a lot of charity work, he does a lot of like donations or like trying to help with stuff. So for him, it would make sense that
Oh, he's saying it's like for the greater good that I'm just using this little bit of
no, but he's
carbon.
saying that like with everything that he does, that it
It
counteracts the
cancels
amount
it
that he uses.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
So no, but it makes sense though.
I
Like for
sure,
him,
sure, but that's
because he does a lot of tech companies, he does a lot of stuff like that, so he's making a lot of investments into like the future.
that's like the equivalent of like
Versus like Taylor Swift, like I gotta get coffee. I don't want to mean traffic. I'm not to like I'm not dick riding. Like, yeah, is he still a dickhead for like doing it? Yeah, but is he also probably canceling it out?
he's helping, he's
Yeah,
helping.
yeah, he's at
He's
least helping
he's
at a large
helping.
scale.
He's
Like,
still part of the problem, but
doesn't Microsoft donate like Windows to like a lot of things as well, like schools and stuff like that, like for free or like
Yeah.
computers and shit?
if we're talking about strictly carbon emissions, like he does
No, but
help
I'm
in
saying
it,
like
but
strictly charging. He does if he's at least helping enough to counteract his own footprint. I'll be like, whatever, doesn't matter. I can't imagine Taylor Swift helping at any level like that to counteract her carbon emissions.
that's like saying like, oh, my friend's my friend's Asian. I it's okay. Like I can say
I don't
this
know.
word.
I don't know. I think this is way different. That's racist.
That's racist. Oh, but my best friend's black. It's fine.
Is Bill Gates still single?
Probably.
I don't know. Was he on the island as well?
He's probably getting his dick wet somewhere.
No, he's dating the third richest person.
Really?
Wait, no. What is this?
Who's that? Who would that be?
Following
Is
his
it a
divorce
dude?
from Melinda French Gates in August 21, the third richest person is dating Paula Hurd. Oh, I lied. He's the third richest person.
Who's the
Yeah.
first is
Who
Bezos,
the fuck
right?
is Paula Hurd?
No, first is the guy that owns Hennessy and Louis Vuitton. Forget his name.
Richest.
LMVH. It is Bernard Arnault.
Let me see this list.
He owns
Today's
Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy.
This list doesn't even have.
The
I
updated
mean,
list in 2024 is more now.
what the fuck is Gates?
Elon
Elon's
has
number
is
2 right
number one
now.
now. Yeah.
No, he's number 2.
Oh, on my list, on this 2024 list, it's one.
I'm looking at a list right now from
I'm looking
2024
at
that
Forbes
says like
India.
I'm looking at
Where's India?
Yeah.
I'm looking at Forbes right now, like the real-time billionaires, and it says that Bernard is number 1, then Elon, and then Bezos, then Zuck.
Why is Forbes India the thing? Okay.
And it's
Here we
big.
go.
Oh yeah, you're
Zuck,
right. I see it now.
Larry Ellison, Warren Buffett. Gates is number 7. Oh no,
Hey, he
he's
fell
only
off.
the 7th.
You
He
fell
fell
off.
Damn.
Hear me out. That divorce is eating him.
Jeff Bezos is still number 3.
Bezos also had a divorce,
Yeah, dude, isn't she like fucking rich now because of him?
but she also did a lot of work, from what I understand. Like she was heavily involved in all that.
Mm,
Is Zuckerberg still top 10? I
yes.
remember he was
Zuckerberg's,
like
yeah,
really
no,
up
he's number
there.
4.
Oh, he's more than Bill Gates? Shit.
Yeah,
The
Warren
Suck
Buffett
Man.
was old as shit too. Then Larry Page, Steve Ballmer, Sergey Brin. Who are these people? I want to see if there's anybody else I recognize. Bloomberg is number 15. Michael Dell, that's the Dell dude, right? Yeah. He's number 17. Gotta eat the rich baby. But we can eat Bill Gates last.
Damn, bro.
He does that for tax breaks, probably.
No, I don't know if it's just for tax breaks though, because he invests in companies that do stuff too. So like he's not just like,
Yeah. Did
bro,
he
there's
still
like
have
a
that
gap
Bill and
between
Melinda
where you make.
Foundation? I think that
Oh,
was like more geared towards like helping Africa, right?
I think
Something
so.
like that.
Yeah, but like that's not a tax break thing though, right? Like if you're helping other
I think it
countries, it's
was.
not a tax break. Either
They
I don't
probably
think
let him
that
get
all
away
of
with that.
I don't know. I still don't. I don't think that like for him, I don't think it would be like all tax breaks. Bezos is probably like I don't know.
Bezos is a evil man.
Yeah, but I don't know. He has Amazon. Can't be mad at Bezos when I get my packages in one day. Boy.
You guys ready for
Let's
the Adas?
do
Or you guys want to talk about something
Adas.
else?
Let's do our Adas for today.
Okay.
What did it say? Remember when he brought up he was like doing a speech when he went on like into space. He was all like, "Yeah, all of my Amazon workers' hard hours went into like my dreaming to going into space.
Yo,
Fucking good.
This was made possible because of all you hard workers at Amazon." Clownery.
I just think of like those people from Fresno working at Amazon. It just fucking kills me. Like just like them just standing there like like fucking dumbasses working for the man, dude. Oh my god. Like
Slaving away
Decky's been to
12
Fresno.
hours.
He's seen those kind of people. Just slaving
I
away
saw
for
the
12 hours, yeah.
the trash fire people.
Trash fire people.
I still want to go to Fresno. Nobody will take
Hobo
me.
tough life looking asses. Good game, by the way. I gotta play that again. All right. So
Trash game.
what's up?
That's a trash game.
It's a fun game.
Not trash.
Anyway,
All right.
we got our Adas. I actually have a new
So it's only
actually have a new
Looks like you have
not
2.
site, but I have 2. One of them has an update, and we'll read it if it's like interesting. So, this is actually another.
Leave that for last.
There's this one website called, not one website. It's a subreddit called Two Hot Takes as well. That has like the same idea where it's like, am I an asshole? But it's like a hot take kind of thing.
oh, it's gonna be
So
fucking disgusting.
anyway,
Hot takes is gonna be terrible.
before we do that, we're gonna do one of our original Adas. This one's pretty new. 6 days ago, I was actually at work when I read this one. I was like, oh, this is a good one. That's usually where I find my Adas. I'm at work. But here we go. So listen up, y'all. I know people are lurking and listening, but this is the beginning of our Ada. This one is titled, I found my boyfriend was playing sex games when he said he wasn't in the mood. My boyfriend, 21 male, and I, 19 female, are currently in a long distance relationship. He plans to move to my country and we hope to get married and start a family. Recently, I found out my boyfriend was playing sex games over a 3-month period when he refused to masturbate with me. He knows that I only masturbate with him and when we video call, but he kept saying he either wasn't in the mood or he would make up some other excuse. The other week, I asked him if he still watches porn. I know that he used to. And he asked if I would be angry. I told him to just tell me the truth and he said that he'd been masturbating to porn games for 3 months. I told him to show me the games that he was playing, and, of course, they were all slimmer and hotter than me with bigger boobs and butts. I got upset and asked if he is still attracted to me. He said yes, but then we video called later on in the evening when I was home alone for a few hours. He said he'll come to me to prove that he is still attracted to me and he knows I hate anal, but he managed to convince me to do it because that's what the girls in the games were doing. He told me to get a hairbrush and put it in my pussy, then ass. I wasn't that wet since the thought of anal began to turn me off, but I tried it anyway and struggled to get the handle of the brush up my ass. He rolled his eyes and said, "See, this is why I needed those games." And I broke down sobbing. He told me that I had turned him off by crying and he hung up. He has to apologize and he shuts off whenever I mention it. He gets angry with me whenever I tell him why I'm upset. He asks and I tell him because of the games and then me comparing me to them. He keeps saying that the reason he can't come to me and needed the games because I stress him out. Am I the asshole here?
Dude, I did not
It's simple.
know those ads for games actually worked.
But also, why are you comparing yourself to a video game character?
I thought these were like, I thought this was like a. Wait, are those actual porn games? Like the ones you see like,
It is-
like those
But-
ads where it's like, oh, fucking
I don't know if it's those or what if he's playing like the fucking porn games on like
Steam.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that's what I was thinking. I was
yeah,
thinking
they
like
had it
that.
on Steam too.
But either way, why are you comparing yourself with a video game character? I've never once gone like, man, I can't believe I don't look like Marcus Phoenix, the fucking juiced out dude from Gears. Like this
Getting fucking railed by Dom.
yeah, like like if I was talking to somebody and they were like, man, I really fucking love watching Gears porn, I wouldn't be like, man, they like looking at people like fucking Marcus. Like I wouldn't be like, oh man, I'm not that fucking built. Like it's fucking porn. It's meant to be like over the top.
Yeah, but
It isn't even like he's watching real people. He's playing porn games. They'll be like, man, I can't believe he's watching hentai and I don't look like the fucking actual. I don't even know what cup titties.
but but he is kind of an asshole where it's like, this is why I need
He's
those games.
definitely- He's definitely an asshole, but he's also kind of based for that. He said, if you can't get fit a fucking hairbrush up your ass, this is why we won't be fucking jerk off to the game.
The E6 went crazy.
You gotta give her some respect though. She at least tried. No,
Yeah.
she's not the
Yeah, she
asshole.
tried.
If they set the boundary of no porn, then she's not the asshole. Because
No.
if he like gave it up.
Well, no,
Kinda
there
like
was
some
no
people-
boundary involved. He just kind of just was, oh man, I need a masturbate.
I think there was a boundary involved because it made it. The way that that's worded to me makes it sound like that they both gave up. Like he gave up porn, and that she only likes to masturbate with him, and like they're supposed to do it together.
It seems like she never had an interest in porn in the first place.
Yeah.
It's just like he's very interested in it because they're still young, right? Like they're like 20 something, 20-ish, 21. So he's like probably like got a crazy libido. She's probably not that much into it.
Yeah.
He's got, and the thing is that it sounds like he's into some freaky shit.
Yeah.
If he's like
I would have never
grab
thought
a
of that
hairbrush right
hairbrush
now.
thing.
The hairbrush is crazy.
Props to her for
If he's
trying.
asking her to do a hairbrush, he's definitely watching stuff with like even wilder situations.
Yeah, that dude's
Like,
free.
that is not.
It
That's
is a
just the tip of the
freak.
iceberg. Listen,
She put it in her puss for like lubrication and then put it in her ass.
I don't think that's why. He said to put it in your pussy and then your.
No, that's
asshole.
what she said. He told me to get a hairbrush and put it in my puss for lube, then ass.
Oh, did you read the loop part first? I missed that. My bad, pimp.
But yeah,
Either way, that's definitely. He's definitely.
he's definitely an asshole.
for
She's
that.
not the
For
asshole.
gaslight, the gaslighting and manipulation is real. I gotta respect it though.
You shouldn't have said that in the
Y'all
moment
never
there.
seen those baseball bat videos? It's crazy.
Oh, I remember
He
reading this
def-
comment.
But
Oh,
it's
shit.
also like, hear me out. Hear me out. He didn't say he wasn't attracted to her. I just think like he does like it's one thing to have sex like with your person. It's another thing to just jerk off. Like he's probably like I'm doing jerk. If I'm just jerking off, I need like some wild shit to stimulate versus like.
He, he probably fell victim to that. He's probably like the things it takes to like probably
masturbate.
interest him are way high.
Yeah. If he's asking her to put a fucking hairbrush, he's definitely jerking off some crazy shit. Like, we're talking like this dude's watching like not just tentacle hentai, it's like tentacle fucking hairbrush hentai or something. I don't even know what.
Yeah, everybody else is saying not the asshole and saying break up with him because he's a fucking weirdo.
He's not a weirdo
He's
though.
no,
Being
not a-
into
they're just
kinkier things is
incompatible.
not a weirdo. That's not.
Yeah,
That's you're an adult. You make your decision of what you're into. I think it's wrong to call somebody a weirdo for having kinks.
they just have sexual incompatibilities.
Yes,
Call it that.
she's into that vanilla shit. I
Yeah,
don't
well,
even know if she's into
she's
that
more
vanilla
like
shit.
she's
She's more of, I don't
she's
know.
interested in him, and probably only him. And it's just,
And
that's
then
fine to have dedication, but they're just
the
not
thing is
on the
that
same
too.
level.
Wait, hear me out. He said, "Promise you won't be mad" when she thought he was watching porn, which makes me think that like she made him swear off porn.
Oh, so hold on.
Which, if he agreed to that, that's on him.
She doesn't mention that they had sex before they've even met, but I'm assuming they
I
have.
forgot they're like in different countries.
They're different countries,
They're in
so
different
like,
countries.
who knows
Yeah.
if they even had sex yet?
If they've had sex, then he probably is attracted to her, but like more in person versus like, man, I'm just
This
meeting my
dude's
meat right
probably
here.
like serially online.
Yeah. The thing is that too, like, what's it called? Her just finger blasting herself. Like, what if that's something that he can't get off to? What if he needs to see like fucking 12-inch monster cock mandingo like fucking swinging around for him to get off? Like, he's like, if it's not at least 12 inches big in the video, I can't get off to this.
It seems like they've like done this often before, and then suddenly not because of like the
He
he's
probably just
being
needed
Because they're in a
he needed
relationship.
something new for it.
he needs well they just need a fucking meat, bro.
OG Mudbone, yeah, and he needs to watch the OG Mudbone drenching people in cum.
Well, yeah, e-sex only goes so far. Like
Yeah.
it's
Can you blame him for needing something new after a couple months? No. But should they have had to talk about it?
They should have
Yeah.
talked about it. Yeah.
He should have been like, this isn't doing it for me.
He
We have to
shouldn't
do
be
something in
like he shouldn't have
person.
said this is why I needed those games. He should have been more
No, that
considerate.
was kind of based.
He needed to be more considerate, dude.
Did he need to be more considerate? Probably.
Yeah.
But like, hear me out.
It's crazy.
You tell me he's not based as hell for that though. He was like,
He's a dickhead. I fucking hate this guy to
I
be
think
honest.
he's just an incel.
I don't
Yeah.
hate him for it. He's not an
I
incel.
hate him for it. I don't like him for
Is
it.
he?
Could be. It
I
seems
think
like he
he
doesn't get out
would.
much
I don't know. The incels, like, I don't know. I think it's different.
Wonder how they met. Oh, I wish I fucking knew how they met.
online.
Probably online.
But like
Discord.
where?
Reddit.
You know what I mean? Fucking
Yeah.
Discord. No, this account is brand
There's their
new.
Discord kitten.
That's
It
crazy.
doesn't
She
matter. It could be
posted it
it doesn't
2
matter if
days
it's
after she made
it
her
could be
account.
somebody's. No, it could have been a burner account.
Yeah, it's probably a burner.
They met on Valorant.
Valorant e-couples. He was jerking off to jet porn instead of me. Viper had a 12-inch fucking dick, fucking jet, and like, I can't believe this. What I want to know what porn game he was
That
playing.
got
'Cause
me.
He showed her the games,
Oh, that got
right?
me.
Like he was. Do you think he Discord live streamed the games there? He's like, "Hey babe, come in. I'm having a sesh."
When you said porn games, I didn't think of like the Steam games. I was thinking of like the pre-roll ads you get on like the hub.
Yeah.
It's just like play this
Bro.
mobile game right now. It's just got
You know what's
hentai
worse
tentacles.
than that being on the hub? That's on all of my goddamn sites where I read manga now.
Yeah,
Now, the
like if
sites
you watch
not-
like videos and stuff too, like
yeah,
anime
anything-
and shit.
on like any sites that are, let's say, not quite Crunchyroll. We'll
Not
word it like that.
so crunchy.
Yeah. They're all like, before it used to just give you ads for like whatever game on the App Store. Now it's porn. Like, it's just straight up
Mhm.
porn half the time. And it's fucking ridiculous because like I'm like, I'll just be in my fucking living room like with other people around reading manga, and then all of a sudden it's just fat fucking dick or titties out, and I'm like, bro, what is this? Like,
Oh shit.
this would be one thing if, like, you're seeking it out, but if you're just like, watching my show or reading something, and like all of a sudden it's fucking ass and titties, and you're like, all right, buddy, I'm in public here. I'm not trying to fucking jerk off right now.
All right.
I also have a site where I like watch movies, and I have ad blocks, so I never get like ads on it. But one day I decided to like cast my phone onto the TV,
Oh
and I
no.
had no idea that they had pop-up ads. That was like my first time finding out, and there's just like straight up like hardcore on my phone. I had to like X out of it really
Fucking rough
fast.
anal.
And I'm like, holy shit, I didn't know that they had these ads on this site the whole time.
All right. I have one more, but this one has like an update and we'll read it if it's interesting. If not, then we'll just call it. But this is a different subreddit. It's called Two Hot Takes. So it's like the similar situation where like you kind of just decide whether it's they're an asshole or not, and you kind of just like discuss it.
Is this from the news site?
It's still a Reddit, but it's like a different subreddit. So the title of this one is I, 26 female, caught my 34 male husband texting a minor. I am
Wait,
on
26 female, 34 male?
yeah.
Okay.
I am on an 8-hour road trip with him and don't know what to do. I am absolutely shaking right now. My husband and I have known 3 years and have gotten married 6 months ago. He is perfect and everything I could have asked for. These
Fair
past
enough.
years I thought I had been living the dream, but now everything has fallen apart. 2 hours into our road trip, my husband decided to take a stop at a gas station and get us some snacks. I stayed inside the car and was waiting for him until I noticed he got a notification from Instagram. This surprised me because he always was adamant on never wanting to get Instagram. I opened up his phone and decided to check what it was. Upon opening it, I found messages with a teenage girl. I only saw a couple of them, but they consisted of I love you, I can't wait to see you again, and him sliding on her stories saying she looks beautiful. I clicked on her profile and it was obvious she was a teenager somewhere around 14 and 16. The fact he was cheating on me didn't even register in my brain. It was more so the fact that he was texting these things to someone underage. I did not have the chance to look further because he came back within 10 minutes. I don't know what to do. I am terrified, betrayed, and disgusted. I am stuck with him for 6 more hours and he is noticing I am acting weird. I don't want to confront him on the road and I feel like these hours are driving me crazy. I need to vent and need some support or something. Edit. I want to thank everyone for the replies and support. I have been faking being sick just to get him off my back as to why I'm not holding his hand or be affectionate with him. I know I should go along with it and pretend for my sake, but I physically can't bring myself to it. I try to nap and see what we have about 4 hours left. Truly taking everyone's advice. I need to rest my brain. Thankfully, we are on a trip to see my parents, so after these hours, I will truly feel safe. What do we think,
I'm
guys?
gonna wait for the point where she calls the police because that's super
Yeah.
illegal.
14 to 16, he's 36 years old. What the fuck? He's like 20 years older than this child. God damn.
There's an age gap between them too. That's like what,
Like a
6
10-year age,
years?
yep.
10?
6 years, yep. No, 6 years. He's 32 or 36.
34. She's 26.
She's
So 8 years?
26, he's 34. And he's
8
texting a
years.
minor, 14,
And
16.
they're married?
Yeah, they've been married for 6 months.
He should be chemically castrated.
They have an update.
What's the update?
This was posted today?
No, this was 6 months ago. But there's an update from that
Is he in
6 months
jail?
ago. Let's see. Within 45 minutes, my husband woke me up from her nap when she was like during her nap and told me he found a nearby hotel for us to stay in. He said he was worried about me and wanted me to rest in a real bed. He also bought medicine for me. She was freaking out because I knew I was. Oh, sorry. At this point, I was freaking out because I knew I was in an unfamiliar area, and he was being extra clingy. Once we got in the room and we laid down, he kept cuddling me and giving me kisses and made me feel sick, so I left to go to the bathroom. Stayed in the bathroom for about an hour. I scrolled through everyone's comments and kept pacing myself about what to do. I knew my husband was growing concerned because he kept checking on me. After I left the bathroom, he looked so worried and I just needed to let everything out. I know the number one advice was to not confront him, and I know it probably was a horrible move, but I couldn't take it. I told him I found his messages on Instagram. He immediately started apologizing, saying he wanted to tell me sooner but couldn't find the time. He said he was apologizing, but not as intensely as what he could have done. So I confronted him about that and said, what allows the apology coming from a pedophile? He immediately went silent. It was probably silence for about 6 minutes when he broke it and asked what I was referring to. I told him and he looked so hurt. He took a deep breath and explained everything. He said the person I looked through his messages was with was his 15-year-old daughter, Sarah. He explained that she reached out to him a year ago on Facebook and ever since then was trying to connect with her. He said within 6 months he confirmed he was the father, met up with her a bunch of times, and truly formed a strong connection with her. However, 6 months ago we got married and he didn't want to stress me out with the news, as well as his daughter not being ready to face others. He also explained that when he was 18, he had an on and off relationship with Sarah's mom, when one day she just up and ghosted him forever. According to Sarah, her mom is also strict, which is why the messages on Instagram is to avoid her mom finding out. My mind was spiraling, and I knew he knew that, and then placed his phone into my hand and let me scroll farther. Upon scrolling, I found her referring to him as dad, and she sent him a happy Father's Day a while back as well. He even said he would do another DNA test to prove it to me. I immediately felt guilty. I felt guilty that my immediate mind took innocent texts and turned them inappropriate, and I felt guilty that I saw my husband in that way. I kept a
That's reasonable though.
yeah.
He did DM her, "You're looking beautiful" on the fucking stories, which is
Well,
like,
he did. Well, he didn't specify like saying that she's beautiful or whatever on her stories, but he was
No, he
commenting
did.
on her stories.
No, didn't he comment, "You're beautiful" on the story? No, that wasn't that like an actual sentence.
Oh, no, you're right. Right, she looks beautiful. Yeah, that's right.
I guess if he's responding, maybe like it's like a birthday post or like she's doing a post or like she, you know,
Well, you want to be
like
nice
it
to
could
your
have been like a
daughter, you
prom.
know?
It could have been like a prom night or like a dance night, and like he was
Yeah.
being nice to the dress. Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, I'll keep going.
Sorry, yeah. Finish your thing. My bad.
I kept apologizing to him about the accusation. However, my husband just apologized and said he understood my point of view and told me it wasn't my fault. Dude, that's goated. I keep trying to tell him I
Holy
was so
shit.
sorry, and he kept saying it was okay. I could see the look in his eyes, though. I could see how hurt he really is. He said we should both just get some sleep and talk more later. To be honest, I can't fall asleep as I feel disgusted with myself about his whole secret daughter. It doesn't bother me so much, maybe because it's miles better than the alternative. But I understand the situation, and I'm happy for my husband because he wants kids desperately, but we have decided to wait 2 years to grow our marriage. I feel as if right now I flushed everything down the drain and have no clue how to make things better.
This is am I the asshole?
Not exactly, but we can just like say if she's an asshole or not.
I don't think so. She saw a text from her husband, and obviously you're married, and if they don't have a boundary where like she has access to his phone, he's not gonna thing. And obviously he's not the asshole because he was trying to confirm everything first, and then a lot of shit went down. So like you're getting married, you're very busy, it's hectic times. That's a crazy story though. Thought he was a pedophile.
Yeah, I thought he was a pedophile too, and then I read that. I was like, oh shit.
She's not the asshole because like if she's just the first text you see your husband send to a girl that looks like she's somewhere between 14 and 16, obviously you find out she's 15, which is like right in the middle, and you see, "Hey, you're beautiful, I can't wait to see you again," like, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a reasonable like
But then him being
reaction.
able to prove it is like, especially if he was trying to confirm like that's his daughter first before he said anything, and obviously if they're planning a wedding, their time's probably being eaten up already between work, planning a wedding, and everything else going on in life.
Yeah, bro, that's crazy.
That is a crazy plot twist, but good for her. And,
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so glad that like he's kind of like okay, but man, that's a dent in their marriage, Loki, because he's probably gonna like think about it
not
like
that much of a dent. He's probably gonna be sad for a little bit and then realize, you know what? If I were to read these texts out of context, they do seem pretty fucking wild.
yeah, yeah.
I
Like
think
I
there's just
can't
a little
wait
bit
to.
of guilt involved. Like she feels guilty.
She's
No,
gonna
yeah,
feel
but
guilty
she's
for
gonna
like a bit,
actually,
and
you
then
know what?
he's gonna be like sad for a bit, and then they're gonna be like, you know what? It's not a big deal. It's whatever in the world.
They're
Gonna be
probably gonna
like,
be more counseling on her end, but yeah.
in 5 years they're gonna be like, haha, remember that time you thought I
Remember that
was
time I thought I was a pedophile? And be like, ah.
Oh, dude, that's crazy, dude. Like this, like perfect
crazy.
man, just like it's like, well, like her world shifted so much in like in a day, you know,
Yeah,
like.
I mean, if you think your husband's a pedophile, like that's definitely gonna hit you in the nuts a little bit.
Yeah, and then immediately finding out that not, and then that you're like she feels like she's an asshole, you know.
She definitely should have asked him right away, like, what the fuck is this? But I do understand that she didn't feel safe before that, so
No, yeah, dude, her
she's gonna
fucking
end up
roller
like the
coaster of
girl in the
emotions,
fucking
man.
car that crashed it. Like, I'm taking us both out. Can't believe you found my secret. Like, crazy story.
You found out.
He's looking for the nearest brick wall.
Yeah, going 100 miles per hour, killing, and then getting a 15-year sentence. Anyway, yeah, those are all I got. I couldn't find much because I had another one, but they deleted the post, and that one was pretty interesting. I'll tell you guys the title of that one. Where'd it go? This one. I think it's this one. Yeah. I set up a date with my friends. Oh, I told you guys this one. I, 21 male, set up a date with my friend's crush, who is 20 male, and then the crush is 20 female. And my friend wants me to call off the date. Am I the asshole? So,
see, the thing is, these fucking stories, the titles never fucking help. Because this one was like, am I the asshole for, like, thinking my husband's a pedophile? And it's like... Or the other one was like, what was the other one? What was the title for the other one that we did, the first one? Am I the asshole for putting a hairbrush in my butthole?
No. That one was sex games. My boyfriend was playing sex games when he said he wasn't in the mood. Am I the asshole?
Like that one, like based off the title, you'd be like, oh man, the dude just need to schmeat his meat a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes people don't know how to title these things. They don't really know how to like properly
title. They're titling it in a way that it seems so odd, and then you're like, man, it's way weirder.
I think that's the point, though. It's to get a click, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like clickbait.
It is clickbait. It's 100% clickbait.
There's a lot of those.
Sex Games one, at first, I was thinking that she was going to be the asshole. I'm like, man, this dude was like, put a hairbrush in your asshole right now.
No, but I do remember reading this one, the one with the date.
Have you ever
I can tell you guys.
Somebody asked you to put something in your butthole, Marty?
Yeah, twice. You were the first guy, but
no. Have you ever had a girl ask you?
To put something in your asshole? No, only guys.
I don't believe you.
But no, I can tell you guys what happened for this one. I'll just like TLDR. This guy is like on a dating app for like a few months, and he meets a girl on there, and they hit it off pretty well after like a week, I think. And then he's like asks her on a date. He shows his friend. Turns out that friend has a class with her and has a crush on her for like a year. And so he's like, hey, call it off. And he's like, no, I'm not going to call it off. The fuck? And then he's like, getting all pissy about it and like saying like, oh, we're friends. You shouldn't do this to me, blah, 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 blah. And then now he's asking on Reddit, am I the asshole for not calling off the date?
Did he know that friend had a crush on her?
No idea until he showed her. Oh, sorry. No idea until he showed his friend that he's had a date. But he had over a year to like shoot his shot and never did.
No, I don't care about that part. I say maybe.
Maybe an asshole. I know like your ideology. So it makes sense.
This one's different because he didn't know up until
yeah. That's why I was curious on like. That's why I got this one because I was curious on your answer.
I'm confused. Can you read it again?
So
well, there's no reading.
There's no reading. I'm just like TLDRing.
What was it?
Okay, so we're gonna give names, all right? We have Jim, Bill, and Sarah. Okay, Jim is on a dating app for like months. Meets this girl named Sarah. They hit it off very well. They're gonna go on a date. Okay. Jim tells Bill about the date. Bill was like, I know her. I have a crush on her. She's in my class. I've known her for over a year and had a crush on her for a year. Please don't go on this date. And then Jim's like, no, I'm still going to go on this date. Bill's like, we're friends, blah, 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 blah. Don't do this. I really like her. Jim's like, you have this long to try to do something you haven't. So they're going back and forth. Is Jim an asshole?
Fuck that guy. Yeah, fuck Jim. Your friend's asking you, please. Like, I really like this girl. Like, he just maybe needs the right opportunity. He needs to work on.
I don't remember if the word please was involved, but
he should have asked a long time ago. Fuck that. No, I don't give a shit. Fuck that guy. If your friend is really telling you he likes this girl, fuck you. No. He didn't shoot the shot though. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. He worded it in a way like I have dibs on her. because of how long I've
Oh no, if he's
liked her.
calling dibs, that's crazy.
No,
There's
yeah,
no
he called
on the
dibs.
first.
He said,
no.
so there's a
It's
comment
like-
saying, did he put down a deposit on this human being thinking he owns? Fuck him. That's right. I do remember that. I'm looking at the comments. The comments are still there.
Okay, this is why we need the fucking stories, because
Yeah,
that's
I know,
a
I know.
big part of it.
Yeah.
That's a huge difference. Saying, please, I really like this girl, I really
I
do
don't
care
remember the
about her,
context
versus
exactly.
I called dibs is
They
crazy.
deleted the story.
Those are two different. No, I'm just saying that those are two different things. Fair games. Also, you don't tell your friends. Also, you should have also shot your shot. You had a year and you're crushing her. No, I don't care. I don't. All these, I will
What
fight
does
this to
dibs
the end.
even mean after a year, though?
Yeah, he
Like,
called
are
dibs.
you just-
Yeah, he called dibs apparently. Yeah, there it is.
The original story doesn't change my answer. I will fight this to the very
Is
end.
he still
On my
gonna do
opinion.
anything after a year when he calls dibs?
No, calling dibs is crazy.
He
Calling
called dibs,
is-
but like he didn't even know that he had a crush on her.
I think
That's
for
crazy though. It's not like you
me-
have a deposit on this girl.
No, that part is no. I changed my mind that this guy's gonna be an asshole because the other dude's just a fucking dickhead for the dibs part. I think that if you find out that your friend really likes somebody and to you it's just, oh, we just sort of hit it off, you can end that. That's not like a huge thing. Especially if it's somebody that you've known for a long time. This is one of your good friends, and just because he didn't tell you and then you find out afterwards, like, I think, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
if let's say Marty had a crush on a girl for a long time, he just didn't tell me, and I was about to go on a date with her, and Martine said, no, I really like this girl, like, I've had a crush on her for a long time, I would just call it off. I wouldn't give a fuck.
Well, but I told you ahead of time.
No, if you found out, like, oh, if I told you, oh, Marty, I'm going on a date with this girl, and you're like, oh, wait, no, that's the girl I had a crush on, I just didn't tell you, I'd be like, okay, I'll call it
Oh,
off.
okay. But if I said, oh, I had dibs on her, bro. Like I claimed, like,
Then I would be like, no, like, what the fuck
yeah,
is
yeah.
dibs? Dibs is crazy. If it was like, oh, I thought that girl was hot, so I was trying to smash, I'll be like, no, there's no dibs. It's if you say I like her and I really care about her, and like I've just been really nervous about working up the courage for a year, I'll be like, all right, I understand that. You go for yours. Versus dibs, no. The show was talking to the guy, and he said they were hitting it off. You should have hit it off first. You know what it is? I just think that your friends, the people. Wait, let me look up what this quote is.
Dibs can only be called before the flirting begins. This is guy code.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, you know, dibs is
He's
like
right.
it's like a very derogatory term, but it's guy code, right? You understand it, like, oh,
Yeah.
yo, bro, I've been trying to, like, you know, get at this
Dibs
girl.
can mean anything in this. He could have like
Dibs
met
is
her.
crazy.
She could have been like a cashier at Target, and he's be like, "Oh yeah, she works at that Target. I know her. I call dibs on
Yeah.
her."
I was gonna say, what is it? The blood of the covenant. So blood is thicker than water. Like that one is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So it basically means like the chosen bonds, right? You know, like so that basically means like the people that you choose in your life that are your friends is like a very important thing to you. So to me, friendship, one of the most important things, and like the people that I say are my friends, like the people that I genuinely care about. So one of those people would be like, I really care about this person. And even if they would have been like, I've had a crush on them for 2 years, or like, and they've just never shot their shot, but it's only been like a month, I would be like, you know what? I don't care. I'll just break it off. I don't know. I'm like, I'm not that emotionally connected to one person. I can
Mhm.
date somebody else. I can go on, have fun with somebody else. I don't need to. It doesn't have to be with the person you care about. Even if I hit it off perfectly with that person, I thought like, man, this girl's really banging, and he would be like, listen, man, I would have called it off. That's me.
That's just simply out of respect, though, for your friend.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I'm not saying that everybody else is wrong for the whole like, oh, he had a year and he didn't shoot his shot. Like, yeah, but I also get it. Sometimes like you just never find the opportunity. Just don't be a pussy. I disagree.
I think he
What if
was
you went on
like
one date
saying
with a
like,
girl? Wait, what if you went on one date with a girl already and you've been talking, but it's casual, but then Martine been being the shy guy, he's like says to him, she's my soulmate. I've liked her for a decade but never told anyone. I would just call it off. It's one date. I'm not that emotionally committed.
dude, just
Yeah, that's the context
It's
we were
one
assuming
thing
in the first place.
if it's one thing if I've been dating this girl for like a month or a couple months, then I'm like, Martine, I'm sorry, I just didn't know. But it's just in the way it is. Versus one or two dates, I'm like, I don't care that much. Like I'm not that emotionally invested.
yeah, bro. I don't.
And I wish that story
One
wasn't
date
today.
versus a couple months is like two different things, I think, in my opinion. Like, I don't think Martine would also be like, "Hey Tim, you've been talking to this girl for like 2 months, but I think she's my soulmate." I would be like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, because Tim would tell me, for one, he would tell me I had like, yo, I've been dating this
Yeah,
chick for a while.
yeah. Versus like, if I would be like, "Oh, I went on one date with this girl and she was kind of cute. We kind of hit it off." I'd be like, and he'd be like, "Oh wait, no, that's the girl I had a crush on." I'm like, "Oh, my bad, pimp," and I'd just be like, "I'm not gonna talk to her no
Yeah.
more." Like, those are two different scenarios in my head.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wait, no, BB, I have a crush on him for like over a year.
Yeah.
I had dibs already.
No. I think that my view is just the whole like, if my friend really cared about somebody, I'd be like, I don't care.
No, yeah, but like, especially like,
Even if it was a year.
yeah.
I just disagree also on like, if you're just because your friend had a crush for a year and he was really nervous, sometimes you just don't have the opportunities as well.
Damn,
Like,
Emily's comment's crazy. She could have 2 boyfriends.
yeah, 2 boyfriends is fucking crazy.
Oh, shit.
Also, I'm defending my point, but I'm also not disagreeing. Did he probably have time in that year to
Yeah.
ask her out? Yeah.
Yeah.
But was he also probably really shy as fuck and probably nervous, and they're probably both very young? I'm assuming that they're both in like college or something.
Yeah.
So this dude, this is probably one of the first relationships he would have ever tried to be in. He's probably nervous, doesn't have a lot of experience. He's kind of shy about it.
I'm with Tim. I agree with him.
I'm just assuming that they're college.
Like if I'm putting myself in that situation, like if Tim told me ahead of time, let's say like if it was me and Tim, if Tim told me ahead of time, yeah, I wouldn't even fucking talk to this girl. I wouldn't even like match with her, in the first place. But if it was after the fact,
you don't tell your bros like everybody you have a crush on in the first place.
No, of course not. Of course not.
But if you see her, you're like, oh, I know her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had a crush on her for a year.
Yeah, but like
if you would bring it up.
But it depends on the situation. Like what Tim said. If this didn't happen and they said like, "Yo, I've had a crush on this girl for a while. I haven't told you, but blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh, then I drop her." Like I'll be like, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad." Just do something though,
especially if you haven't even gone on a date yet.
Yeah.
If it's just you hit it off with words and you haven't even been on the date, like, how emotionally invested are you at that point? Like, let's be real.
I would tell Tim, stop being a bitch then and fucking hit her up.
Yeah, no, like afterwards, I'd be like, all right, like, but this is like you have to shoot your shot.
Yeah.
If I'm calling off this date, you're
shooting your shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a year.
Who's writing the story? The Dibs guy or the other guy?
Other guy.
The other guy.
Okay.
Man, waited a year though. His loss, in my opinion. I just disagree in the sense that it's his friend. It's not like it was his loss versus some random dude hit her up and she wanted to date and now she has a boyfriend. It's your friend. You can ask that. I think you have the right to make that ask. And if this is actually when you're good friends and they genuinely care about you, they'll call it off, I think.
Yeah, like I said, that's just simple respect.
He did have an ultimatum where it was like, well, the reason, well, the ultimatum was like, if you go on this date with her, we're not friends anymore, kind of thing. So like that makes him more of an asshole.
Yeah, no, this guy specifically is an asshole because one, you're calling dibs, and two, you're throwing ultimatums. That's not what you do. If your friend goes on the date still, like let's say it was me and Martine, I would just be hurt, but I wouldn't be like, oh, we're not friends anymore. Also, I don't think Martine would do it, but like but it wouldn't be like, oh, we're not friends anymore over this. It would just be like, damn. Yeah. I would just be a little bit sad. I'm like, man, whatever. I'm gonna give you dibs on the same person. I don't call dibs on people. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, only men.
Yeah.
Men aren't people though. They're pigs. Right, boys?
Yeah, true, I agree. I don't know. I think with this specific guy, it's different than like the actual scenario in my head, where it's like the original scenario where it was like he just really liked the girl versus I'm calling dibs and we're not friends if you go on this date. Like that's crazy. Like this is just escalating.
I think it's a douchebag.
Yeah, I mean, this guy specifically is a douchebag versus like being like, hey bro, I really cared about this girl. Can you please just give me like one chance to like actually try to shoot my shot?
Yeah.
If he would have like been like, if he would have been like, look, I know that you have this date. Can you please call it off? I just need like one shot. This I promise within like the next week I'm gonna actually shoot my shot. Then I'd be like, all right, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially because like the friend didn't know. Like, so it's not like I don't know. Sometimes you also just have like a very passive crush at first, and then like it gets like more intense as time goes by. Like the more you talk to the person.
Yeah.
So maybe he just didn't realize at first he had like maybe it was just like, oh, I thought she's cute versus you interact with her more and you're like, you know what, she's actually was a cool person. I'm just working up the courage to do it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just assuming that they're college age. So like if he's like somewhere between like 18 to 22, he's young, you know.
Yeah, it's
One
not
of
the
his
end of the
first,
world either. Like Jesus Christ,
yeah.
bro. There'll be
But it's
plenty of
also
girls.
one of his. To him, it's one of his first serious crushes. Not like a high school crush you're gonna
Yeah.
date for like 2 weeks and then break up. It's like this is somebody that he potentially found really cool and thought like they could really hit off.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all gaming or
Except for this
right?
guy. This guy just seemed like he wanted to slay some major puss.
Yeah.
I might game. I don't know. I have to
I
go to
thought
the
you guys were
gym.
playing games,
I have to go to the gym. I didn't go yesterday.
but you're still gonna game after though, right?
Probably. I have to see.
Well, you
'Cause I
guys
have
were
to
gonna
do
play
work
something,
stuff
right?
too. Maybe we might do. What's that one game? I want to do Battlefront. I don't know.
Is that on Steam? That's on Steam.
It's on Game Pass.
Is it on Game Pass? Cause I was looking for it and it said
think so.
install, but it didn't like it said EA Play, and I'm like I don't have EA Play,
I don't know.
but whatever. What happens if she rejects the year guy and still goes for the op? Would you still hit them up or no out of respect?
I wouldn't hit them up after that. No.
After that, no.
No, I wouldn't because if my friend has a crush on a girl and she rejects him, I'm not gonna talk to her after that. What the fuck? You're an asshole if you do that to your friend.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that to your if I like the girl and she rejected me, and then Martine's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going on a date with her on Tuesday," that would be actual like ultimatum. Like, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
That's different than I had a date with her planned and I'm just not gonna call it off. Versus now you know that she rejected me and you're going like that's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. We're not friends no more.
I don't know if we wouldn't be friends anymore, but I would be like, yo, what is this?
Yeah,
Battlefront's
I would do that to you,
$9.
Tim.
Yeah, I don't believe you. You're a pussy. You wouldn't do
You
this.
think I'm a pussy?
You know what it takes.
Okay, but what if I did do it though?
I don't know. We'd have beef.
We'd have beef, but we'd be friends though, right?
We could be friends, but we'd have beef.
Doesn't make any sense. We have beef now.
That would be real beef. Yeah, they're nice people. I've heard so many worse stories. Yeah, because I think because there's a lot of people that say that they're friends and they don't actually know what it is to being like an actual friend. That's why those
Yeah.
people are assholes and they deserve to die alone. I'll stand on that.
Tim's had some
If you
experiences.
mistreat your friends, no, it's not even experiences. It's just certain people are just assholes.
Yeah.
I've just seen things. I'm part of it. Like, no. If you're gonna mistreat your friends, you deserve to die alone.
Period. All right, gentlemen. Welcome back to our episode 27 of the podcast. No, I was kidding.
Back to back.
Back to back episode because we missed last week. I'm just kidding. But no, we're gonna head out. Until next time, we'll be back next week, Tuesday. Hopefully at 4. But you know, our sleep schedules are all over the
I have
place.
to see because also Becca's going away, so I have to drop her off there.
Oh, okay.
Potentially, I don't know if I have to drop them off or somebody else is gonna drop them off.
All right, we'll see. If anything, we can just do it earlier or skip. But anyway.
Yeah, I just have to see what time it's gonna be at. I'll talk to him today and I'll see.
We'll see you guys next week. We'll talk about the Super Bowl and shit like that, but we don't really care about Super Bowl to be honest, but whatever. Bye. Make your choices.
I hope the whatever team's against Marty's team wins.
Blow you me.